So I was raking and raking leaves. Man, listen, my arms are beat. Whew. But guys, I got the day off, and I figure might as well just play video games. And I figure since I'm a game streamer, I might as well stream the games as well. So, what's up, Jeff? Can you change the language in Transformers? Well, yeah, when the game first starts, as soon as it starts, it asks you what language. So yeah, if you want, I'll go in there and see if I can change it. Hopefully you're just not gonna glitch me up and make me get stuck. Because I was suck, Jeff. Let me go grab my soda. But yeah, I'll do that. Not a problem. Hold on. You know what? Do I want my soda? Or do I want my? Or do I want this? I don't think I'm ready for this yet. I'll leave it in the fridge. I got my soda. Got my mini fridge. Guys, I did a review on it. You should check it out. What are you talking about, Jeff? Oh, so you mean like after you pick the, oh, that's what you was talking about on Twitter. So after you pick your language, see if you could change it. Um, yeah, let's see if that's the thing. Let's see if that's a thing. But with that said, Jeff, I am gonna check and see if you could do that. But I'm gonna get the show started. Yeah, somebody put in Russia. Hold on, wait, on your thing or just somebody you know? That would be pretty crazy if it's yours. Hashtag noob. Tell me about it. All right, let me get the show started and then I will check it out. Hoults, what's going on? Oh, dang. You know what? As soon as I see you, Hoults, you're the guy that make me remember when I'm slacking or not. It's crazy. I see Hoults and I'm like, oh, snap. Didn't I just tell the people um, that I would do this? So let me do it now. Okay. There you go. And let me pin it so it's there from the beginning. All right, cool. Let's see. Asking for a friend. Oh man. Hmm. Your life, the show has not. Oh, this is my pretty much my show. Wait a second. Yeah. This is how I start the show. I start off my shows now by coming to you guys in real life like this, Jeff. Kind of like how you were walking around your house. You know, I walk around my house, show you guys what's going on in my life. Check out my Christmas tree. It's pretty small. It's my living room, 70-inch 4K TV that I don't play Stadia on. My treadmill that had the top views on my channel for the review. Um, let's see, got my stove that was what do they call it again? That matches my fridge. They call this stainless steel, right? I don't know, whatever. I won't go in my daughter's room. But my front room. So here's what's crazy. Soon as you walk in the door of my house, it's like a Playboy house or something. You walk in the door, right? And check it out. Got an air hockey table and a pool table. It's like a bachelor pad. Although check this out. I just this morning Not this morning, not even that long ago. I had to do the all the leaves, man. Look at all them leaves. Yep, bunch of leaves. All right. With that said, we're gonna get the show started. Or do I need to show some of you guys my backyard? Let's do that. Oh, I show my backyard. Couch. My wife, she put all this together. And when I looked at it, I said, "Doesn't that say ho?" She said, "What?" It says "oh." I said, "Oh, well, you were standing by it, and I thought of ho." Got the trampoline, got the pool table and stuff. That's where we got a fire pit and everything. And yeah, why is those lights on? Okay, it's off now. All right. Where's my dog at? Anyways, oh, I gotta turn the light off. All right. So with that said, the King of Content show. My wife got this little elf thing on the door. Whenever I try to close the door, it's hard to close, man. She needs to take this thing over there. All right, guys, check it out. Look at that guy right there. Oh man, sharp guy. All right. Anyways, uh, whew. I'm the king of content, the master of logging, the cowboy, the all-purpose champ. And guys, it's I think it's that time to get the king of content show started. Let's go.
And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!
And you know why none of them do that?
Jeff? Because somebody will probably rob them. So, anyways, Jeff, let's figure this out for you. So, guys, just want to say what's going on to the people just tuning in. I am the cowboy. I am the master of vlogging. I'm the all-purpose champ, aka I'm the king of content. And let's see. Oh, it's echoing. What is, oh, you know what? Because I didn't mute that. All right, cool. Now, Jeff, let's figure this out for you. Let me pop in Stadia. Share. There we go. Here we go. Jeff Rowe. I'd like to be down there. Man, I got a bunch of games I want to play. I like all of the games, pro games, but I really want to get into the Falconeer because I feel like I wasn't that pleased with it. and I feel like there's more to do, you know. Anyways, Hoults or any of you guys, if you want to join, the link is there in the chat. All right, we get back to this Transformers because there's something more important. And it's none other than Hoults coming live from Tatooine.
Yeah, what's
up, man?
So I usually have a double approach to my tech and stuff like that. I have, like, behind in my house, I've got unlimited sand dunes. I've got a Snorlax pit for survival. You know what I mean? I'm just sunbathing in the lovely sun. So that's my tour.
I get it, man. So this guy, Jeff, his friend, he's asked for a friend, accidentally picked Russia for his language. So Hoults, let's go and see if we can help him
We've
out.
all been there before, haven't we? We've all picked the wrong language.
Speak for yourself. Anyways.
No, so you've never done it yourself?
Of course not. Hoults, do I look like the type of guy that would mess around and do something stupid like somebody named Jeff? Oh, Jeff, what's up, man? How's it going? Somebody named Jeff.
Well, I can sympathise with him because I've done it a few times accidentally, where I've put, not in the options, but when you actually load the game and it gives you the options and press X, A, or whatever, and it actually just goes through the menus quick and I don't actually read what I'm accepting, and then I've chosen the wrong language.
Yeah.
Share my screen.
What are you talking about? Why share your screen? I was gonna go do it. All right, here. There you go. You see, see how mean he is? Share my screen.
Share my screen. Do it now, damn you.
Right?
I need it now.
Yeah, you don't have no stroke on this show, Jeff. Now, tomorrow, that's different.
It's in Russian.
I know, and you want me to... I'm going to... Here.
Jeff, my advice to you is just get your phone out, go to Google Translate, click the scan option, and just look at it, and it would have helped you.
Well, now I know it. Now I know it's load a new game. Didn't know that earlier this morning. That's what happens when you try doing this at 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah. So Jeff's going to come on. Jeff's going to come on next week speaking Russian. He's going to be fluent with a week's game of Transformers.
So Jeff, I'm going to put in my game, and let's try to help you figure out. So, all right, let's see. Continue missions, arcade, options. We're going to go to options. Probably on a general. Language. There you go. Right at the top.
Okay,
all
so
right.
I have to be in a game, it appears.
So yeah, let's help you figure that out. So you want me to do it over? You want to go step by step? Like look at your screen and look at my screen? Jeff?
I don't know where you are.
I just said we could go step by step.
Yes, but I don't see those same options. But I'm trying.
No, I will back up, Jeff. You got to communicate. I said we could go step by step, and you said nothing. So here, let me do this. Let me share my screen. While I'm sharing my screen, I'm going to back up to the screen that you were on. So that way we can do.
Never mind. Never mind.
You got it?
I found it. I got it.
Hey. All right,
I
cool.
got it.
Step by step, breath by breath.
I got it.
Step by step.
I was not seeing those. I had other. I guess I was still at the beginning. You were further along than I was. I was still starting the thing. So I eventually just had to keep clicking, and I eventually got through. And
right. What I want to do, I'm going to
play this later tonight when I stream.
Oh, nice. Okay. So
I'm going to start later. I'm going to start with Krata because the new season of Krata, and then I'm going to move into these games.
Okay, cool. I liked every game, but I wasn't that into the Falconeer, and I don't feel I gave it justice. So I really want to play it again, to try to like actually pay attention. So at some point I'm gonna do that. But Jeff, are you free right now?
I was working out my numbers today of Stadia after 2 years. Someone announced that they've released 230 games over the last 2 years. So I was like, okay, let me just check through how many I've actually purchased. So to see sort of like my adoption rate. I've bought 28 full price titles over 2 years on Stadia, and
Really?
then the back catalogue of the pro games. And then when I worked out, out of them 28, 19 was only available on Stadia. That wasn't on the likes of other cloud platforms. And an additional 3 were early access on Stadia. Then they weren't on others. So when I look back, I was like, wow, I've actually got a great adoption rate to Stadia there, haven't I? So
yeah, it's pretty impressive when you think about it. That 19 games wasn't on a different cloud service. Wow. What I was gonna say. Is there a spot where you could see the games you purchased, or do you just have to look through?
No, so when I was looking through, like I was going like Star Wars, or
okay, you was counting.
I was going like Resident Evil Village did this. And when I was going to Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, I was just going off what top of my mind was like. Well, this wasn't here, wasn't this one here, wasn't it? So
right.
I was like, wow, that's why going back when I reflect over 2 years, I was like, wow, it's been actually a great little go-to for me.
Yeah, destroy all Newman. Wow.
Destroy all noobs.
Yeah, destroy. Yeah, I want to destroy Jeff, biggest noob I know. Destroy All Humans is fun, man. That's a fun game. My wife told me, but yeah, I can see me diving into that.
Is she like that? Is she like that to like Cowboy? You should have listened to me earlier. She's just telling you.
She will say that when I tell her that. Oh, it's pretty good. She's like, I told you. Then she's gonna say next. Now you gotta help me get past that part I'm stuck on.
Are you and her both like similar minded on genres of games, or two different people?
No, we are. So I always say our biggest advantage as a couple is we're very similar. Like we watch the same shows, we watch the same movies, we like to go out, we like the same restaurants. I mean, we like so much the same stuff, but I'm more of a gamer than she is. So like I like all what she like, and then I like more. Well, not really, because she likes I wasn't a big a fan of Saints Row, and that's her favorite game series. She likes all of the Life is Strange, so she beat part 2 and I bought her part 3. She beat part 3 in like a week. So the cool thing is, I think when you bought the deluxe edition of part 3 on Stadia, you eventually get the remake of 1 and 2, right? I think something like
that. I thought the remake was coming to the remasters was coming to Pro in.
Oh, maybe so. I thought something. If you bought it, it had something to do with the new one's coming. I don't know, but so she beat part 2 on my PlayStation, so it'd be cool that she'll get to play part 1.
See, I was looking forward to buy Life is Strange and True Colors on Stadia, but what happened was, because they delayed the first 2, because it's been a while since I played them, I wanted to play the remasters, but they got delayed as well. So I was like, I want to play 1 and 2 again on remastered to see what it's like in up to 4K 60, and then I wanted to continue on to that. And now look, the sale prices, Life is Strange has dropped quite well, nearly half.
Okay.
So by the time I actually do buy Life is Strange on Stadia, it's going to be at a decent price.
Oh yeah. I bought it when it was full price. And then like a couple weeks later, they did that whole if you buy a game, you get the controller. And I was like, damn, let's see, Cloudbuster's in the building. And then Jeff, if it's not 16K, 980 frames per second, it's unplayable. Yeah, that's how people seem these days. But so guys, what's up, man? Let me talk to you guys. So it's the holiday season, and Hoults, where you live at, I'm sure you guys didn't celebrate Turkey Day, but you celebrate Christmas, right?
Yeah, we celebrate Christmas literally before December. Christmas for us is literally mid-November. We get all our decorations out earlier because of like COVID, and we're all just celebrating the festivities of Christmas. So I know a lot of people only celebrate the one day, but for the United Kingdom, we sort of literally have like a 40-day holiday. So once the Christmas songs come on around the supermarket, we're all like, we need to buy the food, we need to be gluttonous with all the sweets. We all start singing, being merry. It's actually
That's cool. What about you, Jeff, over in Canada?
What was the question? I wasn't listening. What? I start celebrating right after Remembrance Day. You know, you've already seen me decked out.
I don't know, but still, you know.
I've got some new stuff for tomorrow.
Really? Oh, man, I'm excited.
And this bin right over here, this is all my Christmas clothes.
I've got
coming out tomorrow.
I've got access to my friend's guide dog because something's happened in his life. So I got hold of his guide dog for a few weeks until he gets back on his feet. And because I got him over Christmas, I decided to buy a golden retriever LED Christmas decoration for outside with a big Christmas scarf and a Christmas hat. So I usually go big in my back garden. I don't do it in my front. In my back, I usually have a Christmas tree.
Okay,
and reindeers and polar bears and penguins.
Oh, wow. And my well, back there in the desert, don't your stuff like get so hot it's set on fire though?
No, the weatherproof, so that actually does increase.
Okay,
you know,
cool,
we put fake snow, fake mats. It looks real. It looks real. It looks like Hoff. It looks we sort of look like Hoff, but you know.
You guys know the thing you put in the ground and they put the lights on your house, so like you'll see like the lights moving on the house.
Yeah, we see that quite a lot around here. We see them people projecting onto the screens.
Yeah, the projectors. Yeah, somebody stole ours last year.
Yeah, here where I was, a lot of people were scared over like the 90s and the noughties, like think people were going to rob decorations, and now a lot of people are sort of like realizing with what now people have got kids, more people are sort of accepting to leave stuff alone because it encourages the community to be festive. That's
cool. Yeah.
But here, usually people now put like them LED screens in the window, so like Santa will come past and wave, and you know it does like all them like Christmas animations.
So Hoults, I heard you on the Cloud Gaming Extreme a couple of times talk about this is what I wanted to ask you. You talked about in your ratio that like GFN or certain stuff don't play in your ratio. What I didn't understand what you mean. What do you mean?
Well, no. So what happens was there's new games coming out now, and it's see I'm always a day one supporter of tech, and I love the way developers sort of push tech, right? So games like Far Cry 6, Horizon Zero Dawn, Red Dead Redemption, Halo Infinity, they're all pushing that people now are going to use aspect ratios at a 32.9. So that means like a super wide monitor. So when I thought to myself, I was only playing on my TV, which is a 16.9, like box shape. And all the PC gamers was like, no, you need to go and buy a better monitor. So listen to the PC Master Race. I thought they knew better. So I went out and I literally lost a kidney. I bought a monitor, 240 FPS, 1 millisecond response time at a ratio that I thought would be amazing for these upcoming games. So when people on GeForce Now go, it's optimized for PC, I go, well, what about the stuff that the developers are pushing? And they go, Hoults, you expect too much. And I'm like, it's not that I want the narrative. I'm saying the marketing's pushing for it. So people like me buy the tech, and then when we load the service or load our games up on the PlayStation 5 or Series X, we get conned. But the messaging is still, oh, you should play games at 120 FPS. But then the PC gamer goes, 60 is good enough. And I'm like, Or, oh, it's better if you play on this size monitor. TVs are crap. So then you buy the monitor, and then it's not accessible to the games you're playing. And all I'm saying is there's like literally 10.
So when you play on that monitor, what's the ratio? 30?
This is 32.9, but it literally cuts 2/3 of the monitor and just does a box.
Oh, wow.
So when people go, oh, yeah, GeForce Now is great for PC optimization. I'm like, okay, well, it's got a 3080. I want to optimize for my standards. Bigger ratio, lower the resolution down, higher frame rates, bigger fields of view. And then people go, Hoults, you can't expect that. And I go, why? Isn't this PC gaming optimization?
I mean, well, you know what it is? So everyone has the right to complain for what they want, but it's people don't like when you complain for the service that they prefer.
Yeah,
That's
so
the thing, right?
To me, the PC Master Race has always pushed the narrative on resolution frames for years. They've always said that against console games, and then when I feel like, well, why aren't they pushing for native 4K 60? They go, and I feel like they've been stuck in their narrative for so long, they don't understand what they're actually getting. So when I jumped on the bandwagon thinking they were more knowledgeable, I was actually wrong. And then people go, oh, Hoults, your technology is not going to come in like 4 years. And I'm like, it doesn't. Halo Infinite, Far Cry 6, don't they have that kind of? And then I realised, oh, wait there, your service is capped. Oh, restricted. And that's what I don't like. So I shouldn't have went for the PC build. I should have just been happy sticking with my Chromecast in the back of my telly.
Well, you got it monitored now. So, and then that's the crazy thing, because that's literally the size and the ratio of the monitor. So technically you're kind of screwed. You kind of just got to suck it up, right?
So to me, it's like I would rather have the option to expand the ratio size and then lower it down in resolution to 1440p, and that would have been my ideal to play. But these options are being taken away from me, and you would think if you're marketing as a PC in the cloud, you should allow me these options, because the game developers allow me to have these options, but not on cloud.
That's a good point, man. Let's see what this guy is talking about. I'm actually missing this right now.
And it showed a little bit like where Stadia's focus is when it comes to Google's focus is for Stadia when it comes to, but I feel like 2023 is going to be a very, very telling year for Google Stadia, right? For instance, games like this that you mentioned, if FIFA Madden comes and they don't get it this year, and they don't get 2K this year, and you know these other big games coming out this year, if they don't get those games this year, then that I feel like is going.
Who's this? Those games are broken. I would pay to have them not come to Stadia. I would pay for them not to come to Stadia.
Do you know what, Jeff?
What's like
everything at EA is broken. If EA never comes to Stadia, I would be happy.
Do you know what, Jeff?
Every game, and did you hear what they announced what they're leaked about yesterday? I tweeted it to Ray. They were promising updates to franchise mode. They promised 3 they promised several last year, which they didn't deliver, and they promised 3 this year. They've leaked that they're not going to promote. They're not bringing 2 of the updates that they promised us. Like, they're just a shit company. Like, Battlefield is broken. How many? It has the most number of hate dislikes on stream. Like, they can't put out a decent product. They are completely broken as a company. Who is that? I'm going to go into their chat and I'm going to say, I would pay for them not to come to Stadia. Stadia doesn't deserve EA products.
I'm the type of game where I actually bought EA FIFA because I wanted the game. I wanted the football game in the cloud, and it wasn't accessible through other services. But I totally agree that EA do release broken games. God knows how many Battlefields I've bought in the past, and they've just been broken day one. So I totally agree. And a lot of people that I actually see on the internet, I totally agree with you, Jeff, that says I would pay EA to sort of do one.
Where's that stream? Where's that stream?
That's Ace from Cloud Gaming Extreme.
That doesn't tell me anything. All right.
I mean, you gotta get with the community, man. You know,
I don't follow those people.
I guess he's not in the SBC, so hey.
He's not in the SBC. I do not bother. All right, I gotta go. Gotta go troll.
That's going to be. We have a video coming soon. Stay close to that. This another way to use mouse and keyboard, and I told you we have a load of videos, guys. Like a crazy. I mean, like it's insane. This week and next week, just stay tuned. But we do have another keyboard mouse alternative video for xCloud.
I ain't talking about nothing right now. All right. So Hoults, do you got Stadia Pro?
Do you know what? I actually, at the moment, I've lapsed my Stadia Pro because at the moment, but I am actually going to resubscribe it. It's like the second time in 2 years that what happened was the payment bounced. And I usually upgrade my my gift card. I always pay through gift cards.
Okay.
So at the moment, it's just turned pro. So I need to actually realise that if I need to take a hard look at the games. Am I going to play them? And will I actually play Stadia through the month of December? Because I understand it's only cheap, and I do believe it's value. But sometimes I have to realise that I should stop throwing money at a subscription.
Yeah.
Like we talked about gym membership a few weeks back that I'm not going to use. And of course, I'm
Yep.
always going to come back. I can always promote the service, respect the service and stuff like that. But I just feel like Stadia is actually very lucky. I'm very lucky to have Stadia because what they let me army to do is take a breather, and then I can come back within 1, 2, 3 months and claim all them games. So I'll just wait until I
I
actually
didn't
need
even
to
think
play
of it
them
like
games.
that because games take a while to leave. So
Yeah.
technically you could skip a couple, because think about it. I only play the games to test them out, when I do my little thing. Like today I played a good little bit of each, but there's a lot of months where I don't go back to any of those games, right? So I could have saved money, but I guess I'm just kind of locked in to what if they have some good games. But like you're saying, which makes sense, they take a while for games to leave. So
I paid Xbox Live and I paid PlayStation Plus for years because I only wanted the cloud feature. That's all I cared about. I never really cared about the games. So I cancelled them when Stadia came out, and I was happy investing to Stadia just for the 4K 60. And the games were extra bonus, but they always never seem to be my games. I'm happy to add them to the library. I'm happy to 6 users having access to them, but they're never my games. So sometimes that when I haven't got a brand new game to boast about up to 4K 60, I sort of take a step back and say, okay, I need to say no to the subscription. And I'm the same with HBO Max, Disney Plus, and if it's not if it's not an annual subscription, I usually just step away a month, recoup the money, and then invest it into other gaming titles.
I hear that. Hey guys, am I echoing or are we echoing? So here's my issue. I have in my ear the show. So I'm listening to the show, but this thing is driving me crazy. So when I play games online, I'm no longer looking at the show where I can pull up the comments. So I put it on my phone. But the problem is, even when I turn the volume down, it doesn't fully stop. So it's annoying because I could hear me talking, and because technically I am. I don't know. I'm trying to.
No, I don't get an echo, but when I actually clicked the link before, I still had YouTube up. So I had YouTube plus StreamYard. So I was like, I can hear myself.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching on my phone. I got YouTube in one box and StreamYards right there. So because I could do this.
That's what you do.
Like, that's kind of how I like to, hey.
I see.
I'm everywhere. But so technically that is still like registering voices. Like you can't hear me because I'm muted, but I could hear you and me talking because technically we're like another person. Like, when you're backstage, you can hear the people talking. So I could still hear everything.
But my dream with Stage is I've always wanted to be that type of person where it's merged with like YouTube Premium. I always wanted to be one service, not just because I wanted to merge with YouTube as one service. I wanted to use YouTube Studio as an idea to where we can sort of have our Stadia streams managed through there, and we can do stuff in the future with effects and so the direct stream, or we just said about community streams. I would like all that to be in one place.
Yeah, that would be cool. I just got a thing that said get YouTube Premium for free for like 4 months, some crazy deal. And then after that, it's like $11.99 or something like that a month. So I tried it, but YouTube is weird. If I comment a lot, it blocks me being able to pay. Like sometimes I want to donate money and it say this feature is not allowed. But so I looked it up and it says because if you comment a lot, it think you're spamming. Like what? Yeah, so right now I'm blocked. So I tried to do the deal this morning, and it said this feature isn't allowed. It showed my credit card and everything, or my debit card that's already on file. And then when I go to press purchase, this feature is not allowed. I'm like, all right, whatever.
So what I've realized now on certain apps, like I think it's more the Android side. If I actually click on YouTube Music or I click on YouTube Google Play Movies, it merges into one app where it sort of goes home, YouTube, library, music videos, and it's all merged into one. So that's only on the Android side. So part of me is like, wouldn't that be cool if it was just one place to recommend you all your content? So I go the king of content on YouTube, and then recommends me a game, and or recommends me a soundtrack.
Well, because that's what the let me get the name right. Google Chromecast with Android TV or with Google TV, whatever the hell it's called. That's what that does. So it's kind of cool sometimes. My wife will watch a lot of stuff, and she play games on. So she only play games on the TV, and then she'll play it on my laptop on when Tuesdays when she stream it. Then she play games on the TV in the living room, right? So I'll go on to watch wrestling, and it'll come up with all this stuff. Ooh, you should watch this, or you should play this game. I'm like, dude, that's kind of cool. We're showing games and movies all in one place, like you said. So that would be kind of cool.
And that's what I was saying. I was also saying on a past panel when people were talking about like all these new games coming to a service, and I'm like, I don't want to see these new games unless it sort of ties into sort of my personal taste or recommendations. I just see them as screen clutter. So in the end, I don't want to.
What I was saying to you though is like, for instance, right here, let's go to my thing. I mean, I could just say it, but I want to show it.
Yeah, you were saying in the message, the more you play games on stage, the more it goes to the top and knocks all that low.
Right. So I think it's kind of cool because when you look at it, right? So remember, you was with me earlier when I was playing, right? Here, I just use this. Oh wait, I think my stage is frozen. There we go. So let me get out of there. So yeah, so you got my Transformers at the top, right? And then here's the games I played. And then actually under here is just my captures, right? So technically, if you wanted to really say it, right, it's only really got, this is the first thing you see. So really no clutter, just the first 4 games I played. Then if I, hit see all, then it opens up to all the other
stuff. A lot of people, they sort of prefer like the remote system in like their hardware and stuff like that. Where me, when I started playing stage, I was happy using my home assistants, my Google Home assistants, to say, blah, 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 play Transformers on bedroom TV. And I was happy just to walk into the room and it was already booted up. Or if I was moving, I always had my phone on me, so I would just cast the game and it would always boot up. That was the type of game I was. And when people was like, oh, you should browse for your library, you should use a controller or remote, I'm like, no, that's not who I am. I'm more the voice assistant these days.
That's not me. What was I going to say to you? I want to say what's up to Bruce because I see him in the building as Jeff was leaving. Guys, I'm just got the day off. My wife is at work. And she started going back to work full time this week. And she actually was able to drive for the first time yesterday in like over 2 months. So it's like, wow. Because her foot is pretty healed. She goes back to the doctors on Thursday. But she's doing pretty good. Cloudbusters, what are you saying? Let's see. It's obvious to me that CGX is creating controversy to grow the channel and get views. Listen, controversy sells. I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, like my thing is though, I want to be honest with my controversy, right? So my controversy I did was always if I strongly disagreed with something and I'm gonna talk about whatever, and at least it was true. That was my views. I didn't like create controversy that wasn't true or wasn't already there, so I look at it like that. But I don't knock anybody's hustle. I'll say that. We like to say that is because who am I to say, like they do a lot of views. They'll do a show or a video and it'll be like 1,000 views. They're like, wow, look at that, right? So who am I to tell another person not to make money? Because they clearly make money. So
we'll see. To me, it was like as a community member on certain stuff and that, I was there over COVID watching a lot of people, and now I'm getting back into what I can actually certain people's time slots and all that. To me, I'm like, I feel like a lot of creators are growing as creators. So at first, you were saying one narrative, but now they're not limiting themselves to that narrative. So they're growing, and they don't have to come out and say, sorry, I apologize for my mistakes, but they are still coming out being more appreciative, they're being more positive, and the narrative sort of changed more to a community base. So if I feel that someone's changing their narrative, I see them as growing. I don't see it as conspiracy. I just see that they're sort of, they see an audience, they know who they want to target. Maybe sometimes they can take criticism for past creators or create content and then move forwards. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear that. It's funny because in this window I'm looking, it looked like you have a shirt on that says show. It looks like is you got the line and it says show. No, because in my wait, you can't. Yeah, look on YouTube. If you look on YouTube, it looks like that's you got a shirt that says show on it. It looks kind of cool. Like it's like a a little like a little symbol or whatever. But Cloudbusters, let me hear this though. Why do you feel they're making controversy for views? Now, I get that their show is controversial because especially there's a lot of Stadia hate over there. That's why I love when Hoults is over there. They give his unedited opinion. But I think the guys that I feel dislike Stadia, they're just computer guys. And Stadia is never, regardless if they ever tried Stadia or not, and they heard about it, right? Stadia is never going to be their cup of tea.
But you see, I want to say to a lot of people also, and I've said this before on past panels, and that I do like Stadia for Stadia what it is, but I'm not a person who will go out my own way to sort of defend it in a sense, because Stadia speaks to me. And as a gamer and as an early adopter, I know it's done great, but I'm not going to try and sell my experience to you.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, well, that's you. So when people go, oh, Hoults is a Stadia defender, I'm like, you're clearly not listening to the start of the show about the games and the experience that I've played on X, Y, Z. But I'm just trying to say that when a conversation piece comes up, news that week, I have no choice but to talk about it. And yes, it does actually looks like that I'm actually pushing a positive message. But I say to people, but why are you being so harsh when you have to look what it actually done well? So I came on here before and said I had 28 games. I paid over 2 years. That's a big, huge adoption rate. And people might say, oh, your games are crap. And I'm like, but that's not the point. I'm getting it. I'm trying to say that it works and it's drawn me in as a gamer. And then sometimes I can next week change my point of view and say, okay, this week the game's a bit slim. I've went somewhere else this week. But that doesn't mean I hate Stadia or I'm praising it.
Right. Now, what do you think about Cloudbuster's comment? Has a point, but so you know what happens is you use the term professional, and I do look at CGX as more professional, but I will say they're just guys streaming out of a bedroom or whatever. Let's be fair, right? And I don't think they got a degree or anything for anything they're doing. So to be honest with you, the look and feel might give you the tone of professionalism, but nobody has a doctorate in game streaming. Professional to me is you went to school for something. You're a professional. Will I ever be a professional? First of all, I'd say this first. You guys don't have to call me a game streamer. You don't have to call me a content creator. I'd rather be called an entertainer. I'm here to entertain, right? So I just hope that my content is entertaining. What I like now is to just give everybody a voice. So you guys see that link saying anybody jump in because I want everybody to have a voice. But I don't want to be considered professional. I just want to be considered an entertainer. I want to put on entertainment. Now, whether we're having conversations, that's very entertaining because they could be controversial. That's entertainment. Whether we're talking about Stadia and you're a Stadia fan, because I'm a Stadia fan, to you, that could be entertaining. Like, for instance, right? Rock, I'm going on a little tangent, but Rock got rid of the Rock reveal because that was for Stadia, this week on Stadias. So they kind of made it every 2 weeks or whatever. So it kind of like, he was like, you know what, it's not enough. So he canceled it. So then he brought it back, he's calling it Rock Review. But then he said, we're going to cover all cloud game. I said, oh man, because I listen to CGX because it is a little controversy. I listen to hear what Dunk is going to say. I listen to hear what you're going to say. I want to know Ace perspective, right? So I listen just to hear them go back and forth, up and down. But I don't want to hear all the different cloud gaming stuff on something like Rock Show. So I was like, oh man, here we go. Like I always say, you wouldn't tell a PlayStation guy to sit through an Xbox podcast to get to the end to hear PlayStation news. They'll be like, what is this?
I totally agree. And I remember you saying this before because I think it was like Greg Miller. He left IGN years ago. And as he left, he actually said, I don't want to be seen as a reporter or a news outlet. I want to be seen as a personality on YouTube. Right. And I thought, that's a great one. I tune in for personality. So I don't need to tune into people to constantly tell me the news that I can access myself through a YouTube trailer or some news.
Now let me just finish this point before I get carried away. So when Rock and them actually did the thing yesterday, I watched it. And I was like, and they went over Stadia pretty quick. Then they went through each thing pretty quick. I was, you know what? That wasn't that bad. It was like CGX, you guys get deep and break it down. But I like that more for the banter and the back and forth, right? But I'll say this to say, I say that to say this, what you were touching on, it's with me, right? Like personally, that's why I created No Yes Men. And I said it, No Yes Men is going to cover the Stadia news, right? But at the end of the day, it's more personality because you could watch Stadia news by the time our show come on Thursday, you already done got the news. But you're gonna hear us dolling it up. You're gonna hear me like this game's trash, you know, where somebody's gonna be like, oh, all the pro games was amazing. I'm be like, what? That game sucked. So I want to bring personality to it. And same thing when I made which I need to bring it back, Stadia News with Balls. I only ever did 2 episodes, but that was fun for me. I was because I never covered the news. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a news show my way, and it was Stadia News with Balls. But yeah, I don't want. It's up to you guys, but I just want to say I'm here to entertain. I'm just putting it out there. Now I am covering news and I'm talking and stuff, but just know you see the cowboy hat on. I'm just here to entertain. But Zero Games for me said, "Hey guys," and Cloudbuster said, "Okay, I'll reiterate that. Not professional. I should have said." Downright untrue and in poor taste. Okay, now that I could understand because that's your perspective. Because sometimes, I mean, that was my beef with Duncan, right? I feel like he will push a certain narrative that would be misleading. And now, mind you, him and I are cool. We talk pretty often. We inbox each other, right? But I'm always going to give him a hard time. And when he get a chance, he's going to give me a hard time. And it's just because we're on different outlets, and we got that, you know, when people call it a review, we got our own jokes and our own stuff. And so I almost feel like I'm Batman, he's my Joker. Like I almost don't want nobody bashing Duncan. That's my job. Like when people press him too hard, I'm like, hold on. First of all, and I protect him a lot, not protect him, but I defend him a lot just because I like truth. If like I didn't like when people was like, oh well, Duncan in the gang because he was on CGX. And like, first of all, Duncan's just is a guest on that show on the panel one day out of the week. You can't group him in that gang, right? Now, if you said you seen Barry and Maker on a show and you said, oh, Duncan's gang, then yeah, you can say that because they do a lot of stuff together. They're more like a clique, you know. But Duncan isn't really a CGX clique, to be fair. Like you're not either, you know what I'm saying? Like you go on the show, you know, every now and then, you know. That's not fair to group you into them. But I do get what he's saying. He said host viewers I totally agree with. The other idiots at CGX are a bunch of no hopers. I mean, listen.
But say it depends. If I would say this at the end of the show, if people want to hit me up on Twitter, it doesn't matter. If I was speaking about a Nintendo Switch game, if you actually like the humor that I brought to the show, you're more than welcome to add me onto a Nintendo show if you wanted to. And I feel like that we all should be more focused on being community members and picking each other up than actually, you know, defending or attacking a service. We all should just be like, oh, look, here's me as a gamer. It's only a point that I'm talking about. It's not going to sway anyone.
I hear that, but I also want to, my counter to that is we're humans, right? And I always go back to the football analogy. No one has a problem ever. If you walk into a store and the guy's like, the Eagles suck, you'll be like, yeah, or be like, no, that's my team. No one gets mad and be like, why are you so hard on the Eagles? Never. It's just a given. Like that's what they do in sports. So I don't like when it's like, well you know, it's gaming and you should uplift your brother and your fellow. No, shut up.
Yeah, right? my twin is a big, huge sport. My twin's a big sports fan, and he'll sit there and he'll drop the F word. He'll swear, and I could have to say like that, and he'll say to me, "It's effing football. You think I'm in the wrong? Everyone's in the wrong." And I'm like,
yeah, that's the way I look at it.
And he goes, that's part of the charm, the banter. And me as not being a big, huge sports fan, I'm like, oh yeah, but you could dial it down. He's like, okay, well, my twin goes, well, until everyone else dials it down, I'm never going to dial it down.
Well, you know what? It is true though, but I get it. That gaming. So, I mean, my perspective, because I'm 45, and I remember arguing with my friends back in the day. I loved Genesis. And I remember Genesis came out with the Rambo game, and it was like back then that version of full motion, but really wasn't, right? and it showed Rambo getting dressed, and he put the bandana on, and he pulled it, and he put the knife in the side, and I was like, yo, that looked so for gaming. That was like pretty amazing, right? And I was like, Nintendo don't have stuff like that, and you know, it was the same thing, man, way back then. I mean, I was more of an Atari guy than ColecoVision. I mean,
I've spoken to quite a few people, some creators on the community. I'm not just saying the Stadia community, but the community, the cloud community, I like to say. So when I actually reflect back on the CGX cast, there's such a great bunch of guys that sometimes you might only see their opinion because it's reflecting the news that week. Right. And sometimes we go off on the tangent sometimes where we're like, wait, there, you didn't say that last week towards that content. So we have to keep a certain level of balance towards how we perceive cloud. But I don't sit there and go, oh, the bad. I don't see anyone on the cloud community as bad people. I don't hate anyone. I just see it as a different perspective. On
I do. But I will say this. I watch and I listen and have certain conversation with people, and people have to remember, right? This is public. So we're like me, right? I had a lot of people get upset with me and leave the SBC because they didn't like me, right? And I get it. So we have to remember, people are always watching, and people are going to take your words, right? Because we can't really show actions that much. It's really our words because we're on the internet, right? And so let's say somebody like Ben. You couldn't tell me that Ben doesn't hate Stadia because that's the way he acts on CGX. Now, maybe he don't, but the way he perceives himself and everything he say, like last week I was listening, right? And so if you look at the video, I comment. I don't really get a chance to. I'm always busy during the weekend, so I barely catch stuff on the weekend. But I always listen back, like when I'm driving to work or whatever, and I'm at work, and I comment back. If you look at the comments, I comment when I hear something. And dude, it was so crazy. It was roasting Stadia. Then it came to GFN. It was the same similar thing. It was like, oh well, they get a pass. I was like, they get a pass? What? Yeah, I don't know. So some people have to realize, like Duncan, when I interview Duncan or sit down discussion, I said, bro, everybody was Team Stadia at one point. We was all like, Stadia is popular, it's cloud, right? And then you, and maybe somebody said it first, but for whatever reason, you were the guy that will go down as Stadia's dying. And I remember like it was yesterday. I didn't watch Cloudburst that much. If I caught it, I caught it. And somebody came into me like, did you hear what Duncan said? I'm like, Duncan, oh, that's that dude. Because I remember him from Stadia Source when I was on Stadia Source. And he used to be a guest every so often, right? And I remember hearing about him, right? It was like, oh, that's that Duncan dude, right? Like, yeah. Like, what did he say? Bro, we said Stadia's going to die. I was like, who the hell would say that? Stadia's going to die? No, I'm telling you, you got to watch it. So I literally watched the show just to hear Duncan say Stadia's going to die. And it was like, whoa. So when I interviewed him, I said, dude, you have to realize you went out and made the statement of Stadia's going to die, and you were so bold about it. So you have to realize what that did to certain people and how they was like, wait, what? And a week ago, you was like, yeah, Stadia. So we have to remember we're always being viewed. I mean, I get caught up with saying, but that's why I just like to say what I got to say, like it or not, because I just want to be clear. That's my thoughts. It is what it is. Now, maybe like you said, I changed my mind down the road. But yeah, I just want to say what I got to say public. I'm not going to write you behind the scenes and then you take my words and try to twist it. I'm just going to say it live. You rewind the tape if you like. But
I done this one time. It was last year, and I remember praising the 2020 year, and I was over the moon. And I just actually said at the end of the year, well, it's been great for me. And I hope that like Stadia can get me to spend more, but I spend with my wallet with titles that they bring. And once again, I know that was a bit like people go, oh yeah, well you should have faith, which I sort of did have faith, but I usually, when you start bringing them titles, and now I look back in 2021 and I think to myself, wow, they brought the games again. So at the end of the year, I'm going to say exactly the same. I hope next year they bring stuff that, okay, I'm happy for other people to have their titles, but like I said, I'm a very selfish gamer.
I mean, who's spending the money? You or the other people? So to be fair. Now, I didn't hear them say this recently, but so here's the deal. Today, a lot of pro games came to Stadia, and what does CGX say? Well, next year, if this is a game, next year, if this EA game doesn't come to Stadia, it's over. What a bunch of hoppers. Yeah, I didn't hear him say that. And when you say CGX, do you mean Ace? Because it is, when I think of CGX, I think of the brand, and Ace is, like the main guy. But here's my thing. I think we need to stop looking at it that way. You know what got me, Hoults, is when they announced Farmer Simulator 22, right? And I think this is a cool thing to think of it. So yes, NBA 2K 22 isn't coming, right? Maybe it'll come later and it'll just be cheap, right? Or on Pro, I don't know. But as of right now, it's not coming, right? But so people, so like Maker of Chaos, right? Oh, well, I'm concerned because Stadia's not getting some of the games that's coming. Okay, so if we view it in that light, I'm concerned for Stadia because the game they had in the past, they're not getting this year. That's concerning. But they got Farming Simulator,
Well,
and now they just got the new one.
What I thought was funny about Farming Simulator is a lot of people go, "Oh, it's only Farming Simulator,"
Right.
And that made me actually think, wait there, only Farming Simulator, but it doesn't work on GeForce Now. Why? If that's sort of a PC service or optimized for the PC, why is this simulator works on their competitors? So then a lot of people go, "Oh, it's only Farming Simulator." But if that was broke on Stadia, I felt a lot of people would have praised the competition that it works. So all I was trying to say to people is, well, you know, I don't want broken games coming to services anyway, but I'll rather take a delay in a game than ever taking it broken. So that means if a game that I want, say Life is Strange Remaster, got delayed another month because he just said, listen, yeah, we need extra love for Stadia, I'll accept that. But there's people out there that want day and dates.
What's going on, Chariot Man? He's just stopping by. No, I agree with you, Hoults. Here's the thing. Notice, man, I don't really talk bad about the competition because if it's somebody's cup of tea. Now, I defend Stadia only where I feel I want to. I'm kind of like you with the money thing. You're like, I want my games. Some people might like, oh, they don't got NBA. I don't care because I wasn't playing it anyway. Now, like I clearly said, if they don't got WWE 2K22, then I'm gonna be mad. But I don't want to defend Stadia for other people. I want to defend Stadia for me. So, like, I pick my battles. Somebody might be like, Stadia's stupid because of whatever. I don't really care.
And there was a long spree on the streams, and I laugh at it. I think it's funny because a lot of people knew what I was going to say on CGX panel. They're like, oh, Hoults is going to say GeForce Now because they don't have my games. And I was like, damn right. You've got me to the T. Of course I'm going to say that, because when am I going to say that? It goes back to like the console competition. PlayStation got these set of games. They've got them set of games. But I love both of them. But I always want to go to the place that month, that week, where my game is. And I'm a person that I won't wait. Stadia's got a game that I want day one. I'll be throwing my money at them. Take it. I'm literally so close now to going into 2022 with loads of Google perks. So to me, I had loads of perks in 2021 and 2020. So I'm looking forward to seeing where it's going. But
it's another week for GFN. And it's the boy Suave. Let me ask you this, Hoults. Which were you a bigger fan of, PlayStation or Xbox?
What's a tough one, that one?
Really? I feel like certain people could just simply like
I can't, because so me, I came out like I was talking to you on I was on another podcast, like I was celebrating 20 years of Xbox, and it makes it I was joyous over them years. I was buying the consoles, and if I look back, it was just great memories with me and my friends playing these games. But I did get into the console space. I mean, I was a Nintendo fan, but more of a Sony person. I mean, I went into like games like, say, Killzone or Resistance Fall of Man, but I never dared disrespect Halo. That was all the fanboys.
Resistance Fall of Man, brother.
So when people bashed me, I was like, okay, I understand what like, especially back then, I was more of a younger person. I never had money, and I understand people can only choose one console or one set of games. But I was never like, oof, don't skip Resistance just because you're a Halo fan, and vice versa. Where I came from the point of view where if I was Nintendo, my friend was Sega, and we used to swap consoles. If I was Mortal Kombat, he was Tekken. If I was as friends, we should just swap everything. So I came from a background where I could appreciate where everything was. I didn't have to say, you're stupid because I've got this console, big up my ego. I was like, wow. But so when I was in groups of people, they went, yeah, but Sony's crap. I was like, you clearly haven't played them games. And I feel sorry for these people. And now this is what's so good about the cloud. It's given us the opportunity now to go back and play these games. I wouldn't play them because of the mechanics, but it still gives people the storytelling narrative, the beautiful graphics, the frames.
I mean, that's the cool thing about the cloud. I mean, me personally, my interest is in specific things. So if I don't play that game, then chances are I'm just probably not going to play it, or it's not highly on my interest on my list, so I wouldn't spend money on it. But I think past, like, Game Pass or Pro or PlayStation Plus or Xbox Game with, Goals or Luna, these pass are cool because it allow you to have some extra stuff that you might just have something extra to play. To be honest with you, in my gaming history, even PlayStation Plus, and I had for years, I just paid. I didn't even think about the cloud part you were saying. I just paid so I could play online. That was my main thing, right? I want to play with my friends. And I would get 2 games a month and never really spent time in those 2 games a month, Like, they never really added stuff that I cared about because, number one, the games are cheaper games. Number two, they were if they were AAA games, they were like a year old. And me, if I like a game, I'm gonna buy it. Like, there's no way. Like, I don't really look at like I'm on the fence about a game. I kind of want, but not sure. But if I'm like, oh, I like that game, day one, I'm getting it day one. It's no questions.
But when I reflect back on the generations, I can sit there and talk about like GoldenEye with my friends, but I can also talk about like sitting on the PlayStation 1 with my multi-tap playing SmackDown. Or I can sit there and talk about like playing multiplayer on Halo. And I just remember each, once you push that narrative, that's an amazing game. The competitors have to challenge it and they bring an amazing story and then they bring an amazing story. And I just feel like it just got better and better over the generations. And now here we are in the cloud now with all developers going, okay, let's make a better and better experience. So instead of attacking, I will always just look back on the positives, what it brought.
That's cool. Yeah, Resistance Fallen, man. Could we talk about this, dude? That was one of my favorite first-person games. I'm so sad that they ended it. And it being a Sony.
It didn't deserve to be ended, did it? It didn't.
Well, you know what they messed up is they messed up in part 2. Spoiler alert. When they killed Nathan Hale, that's what messed up because you connect that game with him, and when they killed him, and then they tried to make the other guy be like the new guy in part 3, it just didn't work. He was such a character that you connected with.
Well, he came on the Chimera, and to me, I remember thinking to myself, oh, you can't do it. And I look back at loads of heroes dying, and I'm like, I always, Game of Thrones heroes, or Marvel Avengers dying or something, and I always had that moment going, no, not my characters. But then I look back and thinking, wow, at least you pushed a certain director's narrative and you fooled me, you hurt me, and I just have to get on with it and go, because it's not just about that one character. Like The Last of Us is not just about Joel and Ellie, it's about the last of the human survivors. So that's what I saw.
Well, I don't know, because Resistance Part 1 was about Nathan Hale, and it's his, it had other characters in it, and then part 2, he gets turned to a Chimera, like you said, and it's like, whoa, that was cool, right? Like the last mission, you had extra superpowers and all that. But dude, talk about his death. Do you remember the death? Like, they showed.
Like, I remember the end when I was like, you think he wasn't getting affected by the hive mind?
Yeah.
And then I remember, what was his name, Deadless or something, if I can remember. And at the end, he just turned around and his eyes, I was like, no!
Yeah. And then I think, what is that guy named? Joseph Capelli. I think he was the new guy. And he just pulls out the gun like, no, man, don't make me do it. And the camera turn, you see the hole, boom, through Nathan's head. I was like, no!
But I think we all knew, I think Nathan wanted that way. At the end, when he was like, oh, I'm so powerful, can you hear the voices? I think he actually wanted to go out as... I know he was a hybrid sort of like healing, but you knew that he wanted to go out as for humanity.
And I always thought they was going to bring him back because he became a Chimera, so somehow they was going to have him in a lab or something, but kind of sucks that they never did.
They were ugly little characters, weren't they, them Chimeras? It always reminds me of like, with the eyes. Remember like Spider-Man when he came, the man Spider, and he had like all warp, and he had the big eyes all over his face, and that's what it reminded me of, but he had the big cooling vent on the back.
Dude, I'm going to tell you what's cool. Part 2, when they had that 8-player multiplayer mode, I still to this day haven't played a game that gave me that feeling. Like one, you had the soldier, he had the Gatling gun with the big shield, right? Then you had the sniper guy that could zoom in and shoot everybody. Then you had the medic that ran around and gave everybody health. And then you had the I guess it was still a sniper dude that was the one that had to give you ammo. So one, you had somebody who was blocking. Two, you had somebody that, and only that person could heal people. You only got your health from that person. I remember playing and I was so like, I wasn't that experienced in it at first, right? And you were playing online and people like, dude, stick your position. What do you don't run up there and shoot? Then when me and my friend, we got really good. And then new people, like, stick your position. You don't run up there and shoot.
I remember day one it came and I was waiting for my Amazon delivery drive and the PlayStation 3 came, got Resistance. I found out what a HDMI cable was and I was online. I played online before with Twisted Metal Black on the PlayStation 2, but Resistance was my first multiplayer shooter. I remember just running, and I just hit a fan. And the fan was supposed to propel me up, but I kept on pushing forward. I was always hitting the wall and splattering. And I was like, you need to take your time, find your bearings, and then push forward. But I remember just being the person that was always like that stupid person that would charge a corner, getting blown up.
Let me do this real quick. Let me grab my I want to eat a little bit of my ice cream. So hold on real quick. I had got a what is it? It's what's the ones from McDonald's called? I got an Oreo McFlurry. There you go. Hold on real quick, guys.
Jay, come and get me glass.
That moment you think you muted yourself. It's always interesting. Let's see. Jamie just came up in the building. Climax, brother. The day that game dropped.
Did I just shout, come and get me glass?
Yeah, you did. You know, it's funny because you muted it and then you unmuted it. So you thought I guess the first time you muted it, you didn't realize that you did mute it. So you tapped it again to try to mute it. Trust me, Climax, I will be getting that game day one and we will rock. And at least you and me will be on the same level. And my guy Jamie is up in the building. Definitely, guys, press the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jamie. So today was just I had the day off, and I just figured, you know what? If I'm gonna sit home, I'm gonna play some games, and I'm gonna jump on and chat. Although I didn't play any games yet, because Hoults and I, we could talk forever. But
your daughter was funny the other day when I checked into the Triple Slam. She was like, my dad, he had half a gallon of ice cream times 2 flavors. I was like, wow, he really likes his ice cream.
Hoults, I love ice cream.
No, I'm more of a strawberry flavored type of person. I'm not really into all
more
like
of
cookie dough. Strawberry person. I'm not really into cookie dough or chocolate flavors and stuff like that.
Okay.
I was in Florida one day and they had all the ice creams. They had almost 200 flavors. I remember walking in asking them for strawberry and they just looked at me like I was an alien. They were like, "Do you know we've got like toffee, caramel, infusions? Who has fruit and ice cream?" I was like, "Me."
Oh, I realized my wife told me to put this thing back in the fridge. Hold on.
Yeah, and I apologise for shouting. My twin's downstairs watching. He's watching the Liverpool versus Everton derby, so I was like,
You're not sorry about that.
I was. I thought we were muted. I was like, Jay, get me a glass. He's just relaxing downstairs.
The show is all yours now, Hoults. Not for long.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the deputy now. This is my stream, and I can do whatever I want.
Guys, what do you got? Do you guys have any topics you want me and Holt to discuss? Hoults, do you have a game that we could play together? Let me ask you that. No. Yo, the Legend 21. Blow bump?
I've got I'm going to start Lost in Space season 3, episode 1
Okay.
on Netflix in a minute. So it's like I can't stay too deep into it. I thought
I got you.
because my twin was watching football, I was like, I'll dive in and say hi to Cowboy and see what he's up to.
Listen, man, you know I love when you come on and we just chat about everything. I think it was cool the other day. So remember we were talking about Resident Evil, The Walking Dead, which person is the happiest. So I was actually putting that as tags, at timestamps, so people could actually go to whatever section.
That's it. What they want.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing that now.
Well, that makes sense for the snippets that they want, you know, in content. You should watch it from start to finish, but sometimes the show goes past.
Well, you know what it is? I think because I started like today, right? If I do play games and some people want to see the game streaming part, they probably don't want to sit through all of us talking, you know?
See, I'm the type of person, I can only focus on one type of media at one time. So if I'm in a mood to listen to music, I listen to music for hours. If I want to watch some Netflix, I focus on my backlog of TV shows. And if I focus on gaming, I can't just switch between the one or the other. So if it was have to be a gaming stream, I would have to plan and tune in which game I wanted to play and stuff like
that. My guy Ariel, it's been a while, man. Definitely. How you been? I hope you've been doing good. Oh, look, 0 games for me, so I'm going to watch that too, Hoults. So, Hoults, tell me about that, because somebody told me, Mr. Urban World, what's up? Somebody told me, oh, the M&M McFlurry. Maybe that's what I should have got. I love crunchy stuff, or like, you know, peanuts or whatever. So it'd be cool to have the M&M so I could crunch it, or Snickers. Hoults, so I heard that was a pretty good show. And
so of course, it's based off like the old seasons of. I mean, people know the Robinsons. Meet the Robinsons, and then it was a movie that had like Joey out of Friends and stuff like that, and that was very popular for cult movies and stuff like that. And this season comes back, and it was brought out, and I remember thinking like the visuals, the sci-fi visuals, that's got me really engrossed, and the story makes you want to care about these characters, and it got me hooked by seeing like other lifestyles or the need to survive. And then you always think that they got past one obstacle just to find a bigger obstacle. And you're like, oh my God. So it's always tune in next week and see what happens. It was like, oh, I have to tune in. And it just got bigger and better and better and better till it concluded another season. So now we're on the final season.
That's cool. So my wife and I, we're trying to get through Manifest. It's good, but it doesn't make you wanna, like, when an episode ends, you're like, okay, nothing is like, let's watch another episode. So we've been trying to get through Manifest for a while, man.
I've learned to give up on shows like that. If it can't hook me after a certain point, it's time to give up, because I find out like after season 5 of Walking Dead, they can lead you on for seasons, give you one snippet of greatness, and then you think, it's back, baby, it's back, it's going to be amazing. And you're never going to relive that moment.
My issue is, Hoults, I'm a completionist, man. I can't get off the ship now. Like, here's what's crazy, Hoults, I'm going to tell you this. So we're talking about how we pay for subscriptions, right? So, dude, I had GameFly since 2004. I was always getting games, and I got to the point where I think I told you this. I had Days Gone for 7 months and played it like 3 times. And each time was no more than 20 minutes. I was like, dude, I could have, and it's $17.99 a month. I'm like, I could have bought that game like 8 times, right? So I end up I said, okay, let me start renting games, because I only play in the cloud. So what's the point? What a disc gonna do? I don't play my PlayStation, right? So then I decided, let me start. They do movies now, right? So I started to rent movies, and then I would have a movie for like 2 months and I don't watch it. I'm like, dude, I'm throwing money out the window. So I said, you know what? I'm canceling it. So I canceled it, Hoults. Like 2 weeks ago. Okay.
I was the same with Love Film, and I always felt bad because I was always passing the Blu-ray round to family members and friends, thinking like, oh yeah, and they didn't watch it on that night. They brought it back a week later, and
right,
just to create conversation between friends and family. And then when the digital sharing library, especially like Google's library, came out, I remember thinking to myself, this is now the time now to, instead of giving Love Film $17 or, Redbox or whatever, I might as well just buy one movie that 6 people can access, and then we can all watch at a certain time. It's always part of the library.
So let me tell you what happened, Hoults. So I canceled it, okay? They send me a thing like, oh, you get like 70% off your first month, right? If you restart it. I'm like, nope. But then, Hoults, I go to the movie to see the Resident Evil movie. And I'm like, dude, that movie was good, man. It brought back nostalgia. And I never beat or never played Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake, right? And I heard they did an amazing job. And I'm like, I don't play my PlayStation and I don't want to buy the game because I'm gonna beat it and just send it back. I'm like, I guess I should get Gamefly again because I
No,
got
come
this
on.
Resident Evil
They're
itch.
about
So I
$14,
got it again.
$15 to buy digitally. They were so cheap to buy digitally.
I know, but I don't like to own a game. I can't, I'm not, these one-player games bother me, man. I buy it and it's one and done. I never play it again. I feel like I waste my money. So I'd rather rent it, play it, beat it, and send it back. Hopefully it don't take me a couple of months, though.
Well, see, that's my problem with people who always attack digital and stuff like that. I feel like they're the type of gamer that they say they like physical, but I don't think they like collecting physical. I think they just like going in the shop, buying the game, playing the game, and then reselling it to get the money back. So they're not about
and they complain that they barely got any money back.
Yeah, so they're not the type of person that wants media, either digital library or physical library. They're just the type of person that wants to invest money and then make the money back. That's what they are.
Yeah, I was into digital way before any of my friends. They used to be like, "Oh, what if Sony goes out of business? Then what's gonna happen to your games?" It's like, bro, if Sony goes out of business, we got other problems. Like, really? What if Sony goes out of business?
Yeah, I remember sitting there thinking exactly the same when people were telling me that, and it's like you just said, we got other factors. And I remember once the PlayStation PSN got hacked, and I remember just being all about, what happened to my credit card and cash cards, and it all resolved itself, and that was like the new era of digital.
Yeah, I'm always the kind of guy that don't really care. I feel like, listen, I'm gonna contact my bank and be like, that wasn't me. They're gonna investigate it and realize that wasn't me, and they're gonna give me more money back. Like, I never get that crazy about that stuff. It'll get resolved. So
now, as I said, as we went through them even stages of digital, we sort of accept that now going into cloud. It's in the infancy. Stuff's going to happen, but in the end, it's going to be a great service. So when people always relate to like Netflix or Spotify, I was like, we can't believe, you look back, we've all been like sort of enjoying Netflix and Spotify for like 10 plus years now. Or if you look at this, if you look at Steam on PC, it's been going for like, I think 2003 or something. I think so. In the end, digital's been here to stay for a long time, but it's just the naysayers, and they're the minority now. And I feel that's how it's going to bleed in with cloud.
Oh yeah,
we're the minority at the moment, but we can see where it's going, and then soon we're going to be the majority.
This is what's cool, man. It's just like this, right? This thing wows me, okay? And what I mean is this. The fact that I could be using this outside, and let's just say I'm in the car, right? And and somebody say, "Hey, I want you to join the show," and I join the show while I'm driving in the car. Okay, so you send me the link, I jump in, and I'm on the show. I'm a guest, right? Hold up, let's do this.
No, you've lost your sound now. You've lost your sound.
Okay. What's up, Hoults? Hey, man.
Yeah,
I'm on the show. While I'm driving in my car. Oh, but when I get home, I'm still gonna continue, right? They're like, what do you mean gonna continue? Oh, well, it's in the cloud. I'm just on a website. What do you mean a website? Oh, I just typed in streamyards.com, right? So I'm on there. I'm driving. Oh, guys, I just got home. Hold on. A walk. Okay.
Oh, look at that. So literally, I'm on one device, which is a phone, and then I jump to another device, which is my laptop. Well, that's all cloud gaming is.
Well, my best experience was I was playing Final Fantasy 15 when Stadia came out, and there was some maintenance outside of my road, and they cut my internet wire. And I remember being like, okay, well, they're going to fix it in the day. So I remember worried about my save. So I took my Stadia controller, walked round to my friends with my Chromecast unplugged, plugged it in his, and within like 5 minutes, because he got a 15-minute window, the game just launched up. And he was like, huh? Was there no boot sequence? I was like, no, it gives you the 15-minute time window to connect to any device. And he was like, no. I was like, yeah. And I'm like, so I'm stuck on a game. I was like, sign into my account. And he was doing it, going, wow, this is, and I would sign back in, kick him off the stream, and I would carry on. And I was like, this is the future, man.
It is pretty amazing. It's like when I was playing Wavetail for the first time, and my I had to take my stepdaughter to the doctor. So I'm all into Wavetail. I said, oh, you know what? I'll pause it. I pause it on my laptop. I get in the car, I drive, I get to the doctor's office. Oh, what do? I pull out my phone and a controller in the doctor's office, in the waiting room, Holt. I'm in the waiting room, and she's sitting there waiting for the doctors, and I'm playing my game. Then she's done her mind you, we're waiting first in the in the waiting room, and then we go into like the actual waiting room behind where you wait for the doctor to come back there. I'm playing my game. So then her appointment's done, pause my game, I jump in the car, I drive home, I walk back to my laptop, I sit down, and I continue playing the game on my laptop.
Yeah, it's an amazing experience. A total amazing experience.
Now, let's see. Long time between the release of season of shows bothers me. Oh, okay, because I always have a difficult time remembering what the hell happened.
Yeah,
I mean, that does happen sometimes.
Yeah, but I've got friends and family that they usually tune into seasons when it's like complete, and they sort of get fatigued going through the seasons. Where I remember, I like getting paused, I reflect, I wait for the next season, which could be like 8 months, 12 months down the line, and then I'm really hyped for season one, going, oh, remember what happened? So I wouldn't like to have it back to back to back. I like taking a little bit of breather, reflect on it.
Yeah, and so honestly, yeah, that's like I told myself. So I was so into Cobra Kai, and when it came out, I said, I gotta let it breathe. I gotta watch episode and episode because it took a whole year or year plus to come back, right?
And then
also,
American Netflix always used to pee me off because what happened was they used to bring the whole season of like let's just name like Better Call Saul to America, and then used to bleed it a weekly basis to us. So I used to think that I wanted the whole season at once, but now I like a weekly episode to fill my nights.
That's what I was going to say. So Cobra Kai season 3 came out. Hoults, I watched every episode in one day. Me and my wife just burned through it. And then I was like, no, it's over. It's done. So I get what Zero Games is saying because I don't even remember what happened at the end because I watched it like a year ago, all in one day.
But I loved on the last panel when we were talking about Cobra Kai, and it was like the person like, oh, they're not just men children, are they? Speaking about karate, and it's like sort of, but it's amazing. It's sort of how it just goes off the rail, and everyone's just the whole community's like karate's crap, but then the whole community, just young and old, get involved, and then it brings the nostalgia. Then it brings some like really dark stuff that you wouldn't have thought was involved in karate. Right. It's the way to die for. It's the way to attack first, and all that. It's like, wow. I remember seeing the action, thinking to myself, this is actually really good the way it's going.
Yeah, man. I'm a fan. So let me ask you this, Hoults. I am going to play some Stadia when you leave, but the question is, what do I play? I want to play one of the pro games. So you was with me when I was playing them. Which game?
Well, I think you should, you mentioned it before. I think you should go for the Volcaneer. I think you should give that a little look at it because, like you said, we were a bit confused. There was no trailer. We were talking. It was a bit distraction. I think maybe if this is a mono, before someone drops in, maybe you can sort of, because you like flying games, maybe this could be for you, and it'd be interesting to see. Does your opinion change, or for the better or the worse? Yeah. So.
I didn't think you was gonna be home this fast. Well, I don't know. Don't you get off at like 5?
No, I work Irene's hours. She gets off at 4.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, Holt said he doesn't like you.
Oh, I didn't.
Okay.
I was like, Sandy, baby,
Look, he was just singing. That was from Greece, right?
That was from Greece, yeah.
Yeah. It Holt, her mom named her because of Greece.
Really? Yeah. I mean, it must be that time, wasn't it? It must have been that time. Did the mum say she's the one she wants? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. When she was born, you're the one I want.
Man, that was a good. Grease was cool, man. When I was a little kid, I was watching Grease.
I was speaking to a person on Hello Talk the other day, and her name was Sherry. So I was going, Sherry, Sherry, baby. And she was like, yeah, don't sing that to me again. I was like, come on, it's a bit of fun, isn't it? But I can imagine having a name that's in a song. People must do it all the time. I was in a bar.
Rosanna.
I was in a bar one day with a girl called Layla, and this guy came in and started singing Lola, tastes like cherry cola, and she went, my name's Layla, which, you know, you could go, Layla, got me harmony, but they didn't. They got the song wrong, and the guy just went, I've just been burnt there, bye. So it's very dangerous with names and songs.
Hey, try it, man. You know.
Yeah.
So we are getting old. Yeah, I mean.
We're talking about Street Fighter the early 90s, or like late 80s cult movies and stuff like that. It's just tell.
Yeah.
I was just saying, I was in a gig before I go. I was in a gig the other day called Biffy Clyro, and he went, "Who was here in 2008?" And I cheered, "Me, me." That was like 13 years ago, and a lot of the audience looked behind like, "Say, who's that old get?" They must have been 4 when I was there, and they all looked at me like to try and say, who was in this gig in 2008? So I really felt old.
Oh wow! Hold on, Hoults. What you say?
I need you to approve me to go back on Amazon because I'm on a new phone.
Oh, you know what's funny? I seen something kept saying somebody's trying to log in my account in Ohio or something like that. Yeah, and I was like, "What is?" And it kept coming up, and I was just like, well, don't know anybody in Ohio." So I didn't. Oh, so that must have been you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why it was saying Ohio. I was at my job.
Yeah, it kept saying Ohio. I kept getting a text. Oh, let me look at it real quick. See, my wife's trying to steal my information, Hoults. I was telling you about that.
Well, it looks like you approved me now.
Did I? I didn't approve you. No, it says Amazon sign-in attempt from Ohio, USA. Tap link to respond. So at one point I tapped the link just to look because it kept coming back and forth, and it looked like it wanted me to like press do you accept or whatever, and I just didn't. I was like, nope. Okay, well, whatever. I don't worry about it.
But it's great that we got that security in place where you can sort of check.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Whoops, I just closed that by mistake. Let me get back in here. This is so cool, man, that I could just jump in StreamYard.
So I guess Michaela's happy she's going back to school.
I wasn't happy with StreamYard. I thought they actually done something very devilish. They've actually brought a new tier out called the Essential Stream, the Essential tier, and it's $10. But what they'll do is they'll give you the features of the higher tiers, but they'll keep the logo in the screen on the side. And I'm like, so they've sort of give you a middle tier instead of $20 a month. They give you 10, but they've sort of give you features, but kept the branding on the top.
Oh, so they at least get their stuff branded out there. So if people say, "Dude, what are you using?" Oh, you see that StreamYard.
So it's a compromise. But I thought to myself, come on, you could have at least gave it earlier, cheaper tier to get people into StreamYards, because it's a very competitive market now, isn't it? Streaming software.
Yeah, you know what though? Everything I've ever used besides StreamYards, I had an issue with. I remember somebody invited me to join Restream, and I did it on my phone on my lunch break, and my phone overheated for whatever reason. It made my phone overheat. I was like, "What the hell?" So then I was like, "Okay, I don't like Restream because I'm gonna want to use my phone every now and then, right?" And there was another thing. For whatever reason, all the other ones that's similar to this, I tried, always had issues. So. This seemed to work so good every time I used it, to the point where I remember I just used the free thing, and I was using it so much I kept running out of the 20 hours a month. So,
yeah, you think 20 hours is enough when you first start, but it's not, is it? Time eludes us, I guess.
I was
I guess.
Burn it through that.
Anyway, so I am going to watch. You should check it out. Watch Lost in Space. Maybe give it episode 1. See what you think. You might, if you got time. I mean, that's the problem with Netflix, isn't it? We had stuff to our library, thinking we're going to go back, and then we just end up with this entourage of movies and TV series that we hope we would have went back to.
Maybe when I finally finish Manifest, then I can add something.
Here's one season I always loved Supernatural the season, right?
I used to watch it.
I always thought to myself, I'm going to catch up on the seasons. Then each year another season came out, another season.
Yeah.
And it was always on Amazon Prime. It was always on these services. And then when I got round to watching it, it got removed. And I was like, no. Waited like 10 years just to carry on from like season 3 and never ever got round. So, and now we're on season 16 now, and it's like it's going to take me some time to do that.
Yeah. Well, that's like me. I watched every Smallville, and the last scene of Smallville, I missed I can't remember which episode I missed off on. So it's been years, and one time I let my brother let me borrow the whole DVD set just so I could watch the last season. But in my brain, I'm like, man, I don't remember where I left off. And those seasons was like 29 episodes. Come on, man.
As you know what, my life, when I went to university, my life was round Smallville, and I used to always get round because I was into internet security and computer science, and I used to always get round the administrative rights, and I used to always sit off and watch some streams of Smallville. And I used to sit off in the university library, and people were like, "Are you watching Smallville? Are you watching 24? Are you watching this?" And I would just be sitting there, supposed to be studying, but I'm like, this is my life, watching Smallville. So anyway, Cowboy, it's been a pleasure again. Get your head around off to Falconer, and I'll see what you think about later on.
Falconer it is. Thank you for tuning in, man.
Until next time, bye.
All right, guys, it's just me. My guy Hoults is out of here, and all I did was talk all this time, and I talked for an hour and a half, and we're playing the games. That was cool. We talked about everything. Oh, cool. All right. I never seen one that's connected that doesn't cover the back. That's different.
This is the specs case with the lifetime warranty on it.
Mm-hmm.
So if it discolors or gets scratched, you can send it back.
My wife treated herself to a Galaxy Fold, Z Fold 3. You know what's crazy? It's not disappearing. Oh, there it goes. Oh, because of me. Oh, so if I keep it in front of me, because I got a black shirt on. Oh, that's cool. What about this? Oh, yeah, that's cool. So I'm like blocking it. Oh, that's cool. I never knew that. That's cool. I like the case.
I like it.
Got good protection.
Yeah, it's thick enough all the way around.
Okay. This ain't the craziest best protection. That's all good. I like this.
I like that it's one piece.
Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you're not taking it off. But that's cool. It's interesting. Yeah, it connects just like that. You don't need that, but that's cool. I like it. Nice little grip.
Now I gotta put my little thing on the back.
Yeah, you got one?
Yeah.
Nice. You ordered what? Okay, yeah. Nice. Let's see. Yeah, Hoults is a cool dude, man. Love having him on. So where are you about to start cooking? Oh. Oh, when are you gonna cook? You said at 6 o'clock? Oh. Wait, hold on. Then what's the point you even took it out?
I forgot what I was gonna get. I took it out thinking I was gonna cook it today, but I'm like, I'm just gonna cook it tomorrow. By the time I go get my nails done, come home.
Right. That's funny. Okay. Anyways, guys, the wife is going to get her nails done. All right, so
It's not that greatest on the back, but it'll do.
yeah, it'll do.
Once I put this on, that'll help too.
Yep.
How do I put it on here? Like how yours is? Like what's the best way to put it on?
You can see both. So So here's the thing. Let me show you two. I did it two different ways, right? So look at this. So the bottom is here and the bottom is up there, or top, whatever you want to call it. So you know what? I thought this wasn't good, and that's why I did it this way. But this way might be better because this way it could actually use as a kickstand. And in all the different ways, it still works as a kickstand. The way I put it this way, it doesn't work as a kickstand. It only works in a kickstand like this, but in all the other ways, it doesn't work. So
it's probably better that way.
Yeah, it's probably better this way if you want to use it as a kickstand. Because think about it, it goes up, right? So now, if you was to use it like this, it'll hold it. This one, this is as far up as it goes, right? So if I want to have it here, let me show you. Hold on, guys. Like this, I kind of could pull it off like that. But I can't do this. Yeah, this won't work at all. But if I had it the other way, then it does work. So it's up to you.
So you said pretty much that way is better.
That way you will be able to have the kickstand. So here, if you want to look at it.
Like this one.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
What about there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how if you're gonna have to hold it. Like if I was you, I would close it and then
I had
work.
yours on mine all day.
Hold it, and did you use it though? It was fine. There you go. Yeah.
I should just do it the same way because I mean I was already using that one.
Yep.
So that's fine.
Yep. But guys, coming in this time, I know I'm alone, but I'm not now, because coming in is the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who got more names than me. And today we're gonna call him Stadia USA.
Can you hear me or no?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, what's up, man?
Yes, sir.
Just got home.
Sitting here just doing it. I was just chatting because I had some free time. And oh, you know what though? Damn, let me see something. I was just about to play a game, but maybe I can't because I told the Climax that I would be on his show. So, and he said he might do it at 5:15. So actually, let me go check. But anyway, what's up, man?
Nothing. Just I'm interested for next year, and if you want to talk about my Stadia USA Open, yeah, I'm putting that back on. Putting that back on.
Anyway.
Yeah, we can talk about it if you want.
Sounds good to me. And 0 games for me, said Brandon. Thumbs up.
Oh, hey, man, I just talked to him. Man, I love your logo.
Oh, my thing in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I worked hard on trying to figure out how I wanted it to be done. And so I'm pretty happy with what I came up with.
Yeah.
And my intro. Did you see my intro?
No, I just got home.
No, did you see any of the new intro I made?
Oh yeah, that's all that one.
Okay, because I just redid it and added Ray in it actually. Yeah, let me show it to you. Guys, we can show the intro and want to give a shout out to my guy Bruce Campbell who made the music. But let's take a look at this real quick. Hold on.
And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!
Okay, I didn't see
Yeah,
that one.
man. Yeah, man. I put together a cool little collection of videos, and it was cool because just been able to work with so many people over the 2 years that Stadia has been around, and I've always had content on my channel, but now it's pretty cool just to collaborate with people, and it's pretty cool, man. So I want to try to put in some good moments in the little time frame I had. See, Holt said he could have said hi to Brandon. We know the link is always there, Holtz. I gotta make something. Check out them banners or whatever, where I want to have a thing that's up on the screen that says something like the link to join the show is in the
Yeah, I saw that. I had the link. I just went click.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I want everybody to know that.
You're saying. Yay. Oh, hey, Chris.
This is my guy, man. We started doing the ghost show together. It's called Unnatural Stories. Do You Believe? And we had a hell of a first episode. Oh, you didn't see that, huh?
No.
Oh, I got to send it to you. Yeah, man. We just started.
Yeah, link it to my Twitch, my Twitter.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Mr. Irvin Russ, nice to meet you, Brandon. Let's see. Let's see when if he hits me back. But here, I'm gonna send it to you right now, my guy Brandon. So Brandon, tell me about your channel, man. Tell me about what made you decide to go back.
Because it's time to I have a channel. It's called Stadia USA.
Mm-hmm.
It's one I started 2 years ago. It's time to go back to my roots.
Okay.
And Hoults has probably noticed this is Stadia is coming back to podcast, and you know it, Stadia Unleash.
Yeah, that's a cool. Like I told you, that's a cool name.
And it's going to be like 24/7 coverage of Stadia, and that's open soon. I'm gonna have to link that channel.
Yep. Yeah, I'll link it for you.
Yeah, I gotta get that phone you have.
Yeah, my wife just bought one.
What, the Fold 3?
See, I can't do that. Yeah, with mine. Yeah, this is hers. She just bought one. Treated herself for Christmas.
Oh, I like that phone.
Yeah, this is Brandon.
Hi, Brandon.
She said hi, Brandon.
Hello.
Say hello. Let me see. All right, here we go. I'm gonna send it to your Twitter right now.
Look who I'm talking to.
Oh wow, how'd that happen?
I hit her up because usually I wish her a happy birthday, happy Thanksgiving, like all the holidays. And I realized I never said happy Thanksgiving. And then we just started conversating.
Good stuff.
Just a little bit, nothing big.
All right, I sent it to you, Brandon.
Yeah, I just got it.
Nice. Yeah, it's something cool. Check out. Check all on my screen.
I was just playing Red Dead Redemption.
It was not even your face. Oh, you're playing Red Dead?
Yeah, some guys just killed me, and then my trader, my mission failed. I was like, oh, great.
Yep.
I didn't even ask.
Well, that's kind of cool.
It's always nice when you don't have to ask.
Yeah.
It was something you were wondering.
Let's see what Mr. Irvin just said. Him and his stinking VR headset. I can't tolerate him always talking about this VR headset, man.
I want one.
Well, look, there you go. Brandon wants one.
First time I'm done a VR.
The ceiling lights and broke. Oh, actually, what's funny is I broke some lights in my house because my wife had threw the cover on my side of the bed, and I ended up throwing the cover up, but the ceiling fan was spinning, and it grabbed the cover. It smacked like the thing. I didn't even repair it yet. I should show you guys. It's pretty fun.
Oh, that's cool. What? Oh, that looks painful to fix. What? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Back. Yeah, I love using this thing, man. Do all this cool stuff. Anyways, let me see if the climax write me back because I want to check out this game. So, Brandon, what's your favorite game out of the pro games? Did you play any of them yet?
Destroy Humans.
Ah, okay. Oh, I meant to tell my wife. Hey, Sandy. And now she's not even gonna cook dinner. This is some nonsense.
Wreckfest is one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's fun. You know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll get a game in Wreckfest. I gotta concentrate to play the Falconeer. So since you're on here, I won't be able to concentrate because I want to chat. But let's see if I can win a race.
I'm going to dinner anyway for soon.
Okay.
I'll be back on here, Denver, with you, and yeah.
Where are you going to dinner?
My sister's cooking me us dinner.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you know what you're gonna have?
Polish sausages, butter sprouts, German potato salad, and what's that called? That it's like European food.
Oh, he said he damaged his right controller. Didn't know they was $70.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I did too.
That's nice.
All right, man. I'll let you go. I gotta go.
Okay. All right. Well, Brandon, thanks for tuning in, man.
I'll come back. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I should still be on.
All right.
All right. Later. All right, guys. Brandon's out. So now maybe I should play the Falconeer. The Falconeer. Oh, playing Power Rangers on Stadia. I know you don't want that work. You don't want that work, son. All right, let's try it. You know what? Let's just do like maybe I'll just do like a race. Yeah. Let me see. So then you just don't have regular races. They got all the crazy stuff. All right. We're not doing that then. We're gonna do career mode, beginner's journey, national amateurs. Wow. Okay, so you gotta do the beginner. All right, so let's do this. Beginner's journey. All right, challenge, eat dirt. Okay. Man, this game got a lot of stuff. Natural born records. All right, it shows that. You have another series in progress. You want the band? Oh wow! How did I have the other series? All right, let's do this. Okay, there you go. Let's get a quick match on, guys. You need something to watch, huh? This isn't Mortal Kombat. Just keep the racing. Yeah, don't use those trashy combos, and I'll trash you. Guaranteed. Man, you're gonna make me have to finish Hellbound, huh? Or start watching it again. What the heck are you talking about, Hoults? All right, let's do it. Here we go, boys. We need first place. All right, fourth place. Yo, my man. Wow, that's how we doing it? You're just gonna ram into me? I think that's what's cool is we got power bars, so you can see that. So I want a super arcadey feeling game. That's what I want. Ah! And this ain't it. Woo! Come on, baby. Keep on trucking, baby, baby. Oh, look at that. I slammed into him. It kept me in. I want to do it again. Watch out. Woo! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go, baby. Ah, I almost crashed. Woo! Let's go. Get it together, get it together. Oh. Look like I might have this in the bag, baby. All-purpose champ. That's what I do. Beat bums like Mr. Urban World. You know? Trash bums like Mr. Urban World at whatever game he play. Oh, wait, the latency is bad. Then how do I come in first place? Okay, let me not say that yet. The match isn't over yet. Woo! Cause I'm a cowboy. Oh man, that's what I do. That's what I do. Let's see. Knock them off the road. That's what I'm talking about. Yep, hellbound. Whatever, you get your meat knocked. You ain't the best Power Rangers, boy. Oh wow, since Armageddon? Okay. All right, take care, Hoults. MK10 was awesome, man. And MK9 was even more awesome. Look at that, guys. That's what I'm talking about. It's your boy. Player one, baby. All right, let me put this, hold on real quick. Let me put my ice cream up, guys. So my wife was going to cook, guys. And now she said, the hell with it. So, I guess that means it's more time for us to spend time together, guys. All right.
was my guy Chris talking about. He said, I want to play 2, but I can't find any consoles. I'm getting a Switch Lite soon, so I'll end up playing it. Playing what? All right. Should I do another match, or should I go to something else? Oh, MK11? You know what? Speaking of MK11, how about we do that? How about we play some MK11? That's what we're going to do. We're going to play some MK11 because Chris is talking about it. He said, hold up. Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, man. Stadia got a good variety of games. They don't have every game. I'll never tell you that. But they got Final Fantasy. They got Mortal Kombat. They got Doom. They got a bunch of games. What I probably should do is scroll through all my games. Or actually, you could just scroll through all the games that you could buy. He said, wait, I didn't know that. Yeah, man. So this match is dedicated to you.
Conquer.
This is what I do.
Fight,
I do a
custom,
tower.
Learn. Customize. Conquer.
Let's
fight,
go to fight.
Turn on
Let's
AI.
do
AI. Local.
Local. No, not local.
Turn on AI. On AI battle. Assign defenders. Battle spot. Battle log.
Is this something new?
Fight. Battle. Assign defenders.
Let me. Hold on, guys. I apologize for that. My Bluetooth died. All right. What is this? I never tried this. Put a new side button up in there. And then, no, not Nightwolf. Cabal. Sure, why not?
Assign defenders. Battle. Spot.
All right, I don't know what the hell this mode is. Let me back up.
Story.
There we go. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I was going to do classic towers. The tower is a series of opponents that must be fought. Let me see. Yeah, man. Cool. Yo, Crow, what's up? All right, let's do this tower.
Scorpion.
Throw my scorpion in there. That's funny. Chris didn't know that they had Mortal Kombat. Local. Why is this not
Turn on AI. On AI.
low?
Assigned.
All right, let's do it. Oh, you got that. Oh. Ooh. No!
thought he was gonna hit me. That's what happened. You will suffer.
Round 2, fight.
Oh. Let's go. Let's see. Finisher. I hate the way those things look. Is that down? Right? Down, X. You're next, right? But from what distance? Where's the distance at? Mid. Oh, far. I'm stupid. What is, does that not say down? Is that back down? Yeah, back down. I ain't done yet. Come here.
Scorpion wins.
Yeah. I did that today. Crow. It was pretty cool. And I kind of went through them a little more extensively than I typically do. So that was pretty cool. And that was just mainly because some of them, I felt like I needed to play a little bit more, like a little deeper into it to really get that feeling for it. All right, so I did a Mortal Kombat match. I'll be waiting, Chris. I'll be waiting. Yeah, I like them all on Pro. My only issue was the Falconeer. I need to play it a little bit more because I had the Climax and Hoults on, and I wasn't paying attention, and so they don't do a good job at the tutorial, at least. Well, I guess at least you have to pay attention. So that is so cool. Oh. Come on, bro. Don't come like that. Oh. And what? You will suffer.
Round 2, fight.
Woo. I love those little stabs. Go. Oh. All right, so we're doing this. So this is what, down. Damn, I can't tell the way it looks. It bothers me. Down, forward, back, Y. Mid. Oh. Man, what the? They try to make those cool looking like symbols, but it doesn't come out too good. I just picked whatever that tower thing is. I picked a small tower. May have to resub to try some of them out. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this was the best month of Pro. I've got pro every month, and this was definitely the best month for me because the different games they had, like, okay, so there was never a month of pro that I wanted to play all the games. Like, dude, I even had a lot of fun playing what's the game that looks like kind of like that Republic game, but it kind of looks like Cyberpunk. Like, that was a lot of fun. I'll show you the game right after this, after I beat this bum. Oh, let's go. Let's go. That's my move right there. Oh. Sure. That's what I do to Mr. Urban World all the time. Don't come into Mortal Kombat because you will get embarrassed. Oh. Crow, I've been checking out Spider-Man, and he's pretty cool. Oh. Come on, trying to grab this weapon over here. Oh. All right. Is that not what? Down, forward, back, Y, right? For mid. Down, forward, back, Y, right? No! I gotta pull up the list, man. Yeah, 4 clothes. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, so I bought Destroy All Humans for my wife because she wanted to play it months ago. And she'd been telling me how good the game was. And she kept saying, like, oh, you'll like it, right? But I never really played it. And I knew I would like it. I guess was always into my own stuff. And man, it's pretty cool. All right, so did that tower.
Powers of time.
Let's see. Yeah, he ain't jumping in here. Yeah, I gotta say, Spider-Man is a lot of fun. I was playing with him earlier this morning too. As of right now, Spider-Man is not coming to any other platform. Ron, what's going on? Listen, send me an invite, Mr. Urban World. I'll gladly jump in and clean your clock. And look, matter of fact, I'll pick Spawn, which I don't use, and I'll go against your RoboCop.
Classic.
I won't even beat you up with Scorpion.
Story.
Why is that happening? Why is that? I'm trying to do multiple things. All right, there we go. I'm so petty for not joining Power Rangers because I used to whoop you in Power Rangers so much. Okay, hold on. Let me switch up, and so I could explain this story. All right, guys, I used to beat him in Power Rangers so bad, and I'm not even exaggerating, that he went and watched some videos to do those super combos that keep juggling you. And I refuse to lower myself to learn those combos because then that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to start every match and try to pop you and then just keep you in the air. I refuse to play like that. But losers, they could do that. So then you could get to say, look, I'm a winner. So I give you that. I give you that. You leaving now? Oh, wait, didn't you say at 6? Damn, time what's that? Was it just like a half an? I thought when you told me that it wasn't even 5 o'clock.
I'm not going yet.
No, I'm saying that it's already 5:31.
Wait for his hair.
Time is flying. Wow. Anyway, guys, so that's a true story about a bum named Mr. Urban World. So if you want me to play in Spider-Man, if you want me to play you in Power Rangers, cool. I'll jump in Power Rangers and we could all watch how you beat me in Power Rangers. I give you that. I'm the one that made Power Rangers popular in the Stadia community. That was me from running people in Power Rangers. And then what you did, I can't beat him. There's no way. YouTube. There got to be a way. YouTube. Bro, that's where I come from. It's garbage. But listen, where you come from, maybe that's a cool way to win. And I give you credit. It must have took you a bit to learn the ultimate moves or ultimate combos or whatever. Give you credit. You know. Anyway, let's see. Chris said, I'm going to play Avengers for the rest of the evening. Nice. Get that level up, man. Just invite me in whatever game you want, man. Invite me if you want. And we will be there. All right, I'm coming. And I promise, I'm going to use Spawn first. Right? I meant to practice with him and learn him, but... There we go, guys. Mr. Urban World and I are going to tango in Mortal Kombat. And I won't use my main character. I'll use Spawn, character I don't even use. But I like Spawn. He's my second favorite comic book character. So. Man. All right, I'm in. Oh, yeah. How do we make this full screen again? There you go. Oh, man. I don't know what with him. So we just use this one. I don't know his moves either. Let's do random. All right, guys. The battle of the century. Mr. Urban World versus the all-purpose champ. Let's go. Damn, bro. How you going to cut off my intro? Oh, that's cool move. Yo, that's all it took for you to just punch me one time. Oh, snap. That thing got some range on it. Yo, you are lucky. Stop running. That's what you get for running. All right, I know one move. Oh, look, there was another move. All right. Spawn had some martial arts too. how we do it. I can't read that. Cause I'm a cowboy. Oh man. You know, Mr. Urban World, if I'm whooping you with a character I don't use, just imagine. You should have brought your Robocop. Okay. How do you level up your gear in Avengers? They told me this morning, but don't level up your gear until your gear is 130. So that's first things first. But you can level up gear, just don't. Oh man, here, let me use the other spawn. This one. Tell him again, Chris. Tell him again, Chris. Yeah, don't use your don't level up gear. See, that's how it takes people long to level up. The way this game works, the way that game works is you want to level up your gear when it's 130 gear. So you want to save all your materials until you get to power level 130. Oh, hey, stop cutting off the thing, man. Oh, look, I still got that move. Oh, snap. How did I do that? Oh, okay, I got guns too. Yeah, but how did I? Not today. I don't know how I did that one thing. Woo! Oh, come on! That was cool, though. I went to hit you with my thing. He was like, not today. Edge 209.
You are coming with me.
Yo, why he don't say dead or alive? You're coming with me. Dang, he did 3 of them things. Oh, that's cool. Darn it. Got him. Here, let me show you some guns. Went through his eye. Man, that's a lot, man. Stop backing up. We fight over here. All right. That didn't work. Damn, what was those creatures back there?
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
You're under arrest, dirtbag. Yeah. So don't exactly. So what happens is you keep getting new gear, and so if you spend your materials on getting that new gear, then you're wasting that gear. You're wasting your materials. But once you get the 130 gear, everything drops at 130. So at that point, you could actually pick what gear is the better gear, if that makes sense. Yo. Oh, he said trash game, awesome show. Oh man. Bro, I wonder why you're saying that. Yeah, I think he was having a seizure too. Yeah, you could quit now, man. Yes, no. So the max is 130, and then you can max it up to 10 levels to 140. When all 5 of your gears is 140, you'll be maxed out at 150. But the new update was today, and I believe that they raised the cap from 150 Oh, you know what's funny? I thought I was the other character. I believe they raised it from 150 to 175. It takes me a while to remember my moves, because I barely played this game. Scorpion is the one character that I always remember his moves. Like, I'm not remembering anything else with him. Oh, that was cool. Nope. Woo! Oh, I wonder what that was going to do.
You will not get away.
Round 2, fight.
Oh, wait. Hold up. I got some other moves I might be able to do. Okay, I'm trying. What about his shoulder charge? Right? Where you going? Ooh. Dang. Yo. Like, how do I do my bow and arrow? Oh, snap. That's easy. You're gonna sit back there and shoot. All right, you better quit this round because I'm picking Scorpion next. He's pretty cool that he could. He just got protected. Oh wait, where are we at? Bro, how do you? Well, I guess I don't remember my stuff either.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
Hey, at least you got your refund. Bro, don't call out Scorpion. Don't call out Scorpion. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. Trust me. You know what? I'll start by giving you new sidebot.
New sidebot.
New from Jiffy Lube. See, guys, I'm actually playing video games. I'm always doing these shows where I'm just talking. So it's actually cool to be playing some games for once. And I want to thank Mr. Urban World for playing with me. That's pretty cool.
What crimes have you planned?
Judging me by my appearance.
By your history, Leon.
Round 1, fight.
Oh, good stuff. Gotta return the favor. You should have saw that coming. Ooh. Oh, damn, they always let you go right through all my stuff. What's up, Bruce? It's me and Urban Roll. We're rocking. Damn. Oh, good one. I don't know why I fell for that.
Stop, or else.
Round 2, fight.
Jumping. How's you to the other one? It's another one he got. Can't remember how to do it. Mr. Urban, you can play as safe as you want. that's only gonna get me to dump you on your head like that. You should have seen it coming.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, Hulk is awesome, man. Oh, nice. Mr. Earl, you're funny, man. Ooh. I was trying to be dirty. Got him. Oh, I was gonna uppercut you. Pause it and look up your moves.
You are under arrest.
I can't remember his move. He had a really good one where you could make one of his things run out and slide and sweep you. Oh, man. Yeah, they really do. My favorite character is Hulk. All right, now I'm gonna have to beat the hell out of you. All right. It was fun while it lasted. My favorite character is Hulk, but I do like Iron Man is my second favorite character because I love the flying. Oh, Hulk is your only 150. Bruce, I think they raised the cap today. Do I give up yet? Are you serious right now? Waiting for that fatality. You got to see that fatality.
Allow me to
Did I lose 3 times in a row?
You will not find King
Oh,
Kombat
Spawn.
Sarai, Ryu.
Okay, yeah, I did. All right, so let me just win 3 times in a row.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, why you backslap me like that, man? That's how we doing it? Okay. Nope. Right there. Damn, I keep thinking I'm what's it call it? Nope. Choke the hell out you. You will suffer.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, let me find out. You got some moves. Oh, my rib cage. Woo, talk about good timing. Oh, you got me. Okay, that was good. That was good. That was good. That was good. Okay, yeah, you gotta get to flying, man. It's awesome. Damn, I need to figure out all these moves. Okay, that was one. Okay. All right, listen, you just want to stand in one spot. I'm gonna exploit your weakness. Oh, bro! Why are you gonna hit me like that? Oh God. This will be a crazy comeback. You know what my problem is? When I play a fighting game, I just love running out there. And I often don't pay attention to my opponents doing some of the cheesy moves. Like him just standing back shooting me. And I don't like run. I don't like. I just love being aggressive, so I don't sometimes pay attention to the person just standing back, waiting for me. I'm just like, I want to attack, and he's just standing there like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Let me just sit there and hide. I give you a 10 on that one. But that's the thing with fighting games. You have to pay attention to your opponent. You watch them, right? And then once you see them actually, okay, I was trying to figure out who was it. Once you actually pay attention and see them, how they fight, because you can't just always fight your fight. That's like Power Rangers. Mr. Overall realized he couldn't beat me anymore, right? So he went and learned some new tricks, which makes sense because that was the only way he could beat me. So. Nah, man, it wasn't hard to get used to because I was a big fan of Anthem. So I was into flying already.
You will not find Kano among the Jedi.
That's why the flying worked for me.
I must be certain.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, let's do it. Look, I'm a fight like you. But I'll come towards you a little bit. Sweep. Watch the sweep. I think he broke that leg. Oh. Woo! It's almost a flawless victory. Somebody catching on to nonsense. Look at that. Come on, Mr. Irwin. There you go. That's what I want. I want that fight. Go ahead. Go ahead. That's what you got. Oh. Desperate right now. Well. Effort, man. I'm about to like print out a paper or something. Because it's hard for me to read the way that the icons are in this. Yeah, let us know. What's your username? Okay, I'll add you. Wow. So wait, we never played a game yet? 0-0. Yeah, right. Where's Jeff? And Rise at? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of gun crime going on. Ninja guy, what's up? I don't want to. I play aggressive regardless. That's just my style. But I realize people get me by playing aggressive, so they back up, and then they get me because I play so aggressive. They're alive. They're coming with me. Nah, yeah, I don't. I like to just fight. One more round, then you're done. Yeah, you beat me a couple times. Yeah, you lost your motivation. I get it. Playing against the all-purpose champ.
Allow me to search the fire guard.
You will not find Kano among the Shirai Ryu.
I must be certain.
Round
All right, let's do it.
fight.
Oh, I like that. Oh, come on, bro. Why you hit me in the head like that? Well, you know, Scorpion. Hey, calm that down. Nope. No. Oh, you grabbed me. I was trying to grab you. Come on, man. Those are my ankles you're shooting.
Stop, or I'll shoot.
Oh, man. Will he win his last match?
Fight.
What's up? Mortal Kombat. Ooh. Oh. What's up? Not today, Mr. Urban World. Oh, that was crazy. Oh. Oh, they robbed you. Damn, you should have did it at that point.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, that looked cool. Oh, that was nice. Yo, RoboCop got some stuff with him. What? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man. Yo, that was messed up, bro. Back, down, X, right? Back, down, X. Back, down, X. Here we go, boys. It always freezes at that part. Woo! That was a good match, though.
Scorpion wins.
Lockdown, X, fatalities. Oh, thanks. Yeah, you lost. Woo! That was a good match. But you couldn't go up against the all-purpose champion. All right, man, just exit so nobody get hurt, all right? Your feelings already been bruised. Sent me a message on Stadia. You want everybody to read this message? Said F you. What up? Suave Polo said 5:20 p.m. my time. I was just setting up the reminder. All right, cool. So, guys, my guy Suave Polo in 20 minutes is going to be doing a stream. I'm going to jump on. He's going to be going over the new Batman trailer, which I still have to watch. He sent it to me. I just got to watch it. Ooh. Bruce said he want to see another one. He shut down Stadia. I don't know. It looked like you're still online to me. So technically, you're still there. So all you got to do is jump back in.
Sub-Zero. Black Market Alley.
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to be him. But, oh, well. So look, y'all about to get that match. again.
Serve humanity and the Elder God, Sub-Zero. One cannot serve two masters. Round one, fight.
All right, can I fly? Oh, there we go. Yeah. I can't even do it in the air yet, right?
Everyone has a path.
Everyone has a pass. Let me see what his move is.
Round two.
What is that?
Fight.
See, Kai, you see the way that the icon shape? It's like hard for me to tell. Hey, where's the point? So is that forward, down, forward? No. Back, down, back, X, I think, right? All right, and is it from mid, back, down, back, X, right? Look, Mr. Irwin, if you want, send me an invite in Power Rangers, all right? Back, down, back, X. Whoops. Back, down, back, X. Okay, it worked. I miss when the parts used to hit the ground. I don't like now where they're just kind of like that. Let's see. All right. Yeah, you're still like in the game.
Online. Combat League. Ranked set.
Look at that.
Fight.
So they end up saying this was the last Mortal Kombat, or they're not covering this game anymore. All right, let's see. We shut his stadia off. Bruce laughing at him. I would too. Listen, let's play Power Rangers. Send me an invite. Yeah, you're the best Stadia gamer, and I just trash you. Yeah, I miss when Jose and you and me used to talk trash Power Rangers. Those are the good old days. Yeah, let's jump in Power Rangers. So this is what happened. I'll tell you the story in Power Rangers. I put Power Rangers on the map for the Stadia community. I was whooping everybody. You guys go back in the archives of my channel and Stadia source. Right, left, right. And then Mr. Urban Royal came out of nowhere. And right, left. He still got the mittens put to him. You know what happened? Said I can't beat him. When. So he went into the deepest, darkest dungeons and he found the secret book of unlimited combos, and he researched and he studied to figure out these combos where you hit one hit and the next hit connects and the next hit, and you could keep doing unlimited combos. And then he came back and said, all-purpose champ, I'll face you now. And then I said, bring it, boy. And then he brought his newfound skills from his book. And then he began to hit me with the hit. And I began to say, what the hell? Like, this game is really? So I can't get out of a hit? You hit me one time. And so then I'm not going to lie. I thought about searching for the book and do the unlimited combos. But then I said, you know what? Then I'd be a garbage, trash character just like that bum. Because me, I play off of instinct and movements, right? I do a little combos, but I ain't doing I hit you in the ear, then I hit you in the ear, then I hit you in the ear again, then as you're about to hit the ground, then I can knee you and I hit you and I bounce you against the wall. Garbage, trash, right? You know how many tournaments I've won? But I never had to do all of that nonsense. But I will say this. If it's in the game, it's fair for you to use it. So, Mr. Urban World, give you credit. You figured a way out how to beat me in Power Rangers. You went back and you researched the ultimate juggles. So I give you credit because I'm sure it took you some time to learn, even though one time you said it took you like 5 minutes, but whatever. But if you don't do that, you can't beat me. But I will tell you to continue to do that so you could actually get some wins on me, loser. Anyway, so that's the whole story about that. Gonna invite me to Power Rangers. Let's go. You bring it. Invite sent. He said, if you see the name Bulk and Skull, that's me in the lobby. That's the name, the best player in the entire game who I beat a few times, but he beat me hundreds of times. Okay, fair enough. Let me see. Juggling just like a clown. Yep, that's probably why they call it juggling. I'm coming. I'm just reading this. Hey, in Avengers, can you guys tell me what's up with blue, yellow, and red attacks? Oh, so the red attacks you can't. So you got circle, well not circle, of B when you do parries. So if an enemy throw a punch, and you hit B, you'll dodge out the way. If enemy throw a punch, you hit R2. Most characters, like let's say Black Widow, she like blocks with her so like she like parries and hit back, right? With her grappler hook. But if it's a red attack, then you can't do that at all, and you'll always get hit. So when you see the big enemy is gonna stomp the ground, don't do the parry. Just get the hell out of there. Yeah, make a private one. Password is 1111. All right, cool. So guys, let's jump in some Power Rangers. Here I come. Man, this used to be the game. I used to play this like crazy. I put this game on the map because I like fighting games. So when I heard of this, it's like it's on. Go, go, Power Rangers. Are you sure you want to leave the lobby? No. But how the hell? Oh, you know what's weird? So it's stuck on the screen. You invited me to the lobby, but I was supposed to hit that thing. Compete against other players, rank matches, climb the ladder, blah, blah, blah. But look, I can't get this off the screen now. Oh, wow. That's a glitch. All right, hold on. I'm going to leave your lobby, and I'll come back. Oh, look. It's just on my screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, send me another invite. Oh, wait. I could just find you. This is you. Is that you? I'm assuming that's you. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, so I gotta remember. Suave Polo. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna be jumping over to Suave Polo stream in a little bit. We're gonna talk about the new Batman trailer. Back to action. Oh wait, I didn't even pick my character. I guess my characters are still. Oh man, here we go. What you say? Juggling for the clowns? I don't get how I can't get out of that though. Like, it's weird that they added moves in the game that you can't. Oh, that was cool. That you can't get out of. Strange. I don't remember. Can you block in this game? Okay. It's gotta go through me. There's nothing I can do, man. I get hit in the corner and that's it. What? That's the thing. One hit and then you just get string with them combos.
Stand down.
What I can't remember is why I'm not doing my super. How do I do supers again? Look at that, guys. He feels so happy he beat me. Here, let's put this up on there. Juggling just like a clown. Listen, I go back in there. Let's go. Listen, for all I know, that might not even be him playing. His name is Cyber Ninja. But how come on this, it's a whole different name? Okay, there you go. I was about to say. Yeah, I'll leave the juggling
We'll
up
never
for
give
clowns.
up without a fight.
Oh, let's go. Oh, I didn't even want to change them. Yeah, that's what I don't get. Like, I literally am just stuck in the air. I always dislike when games started doing those moves. Because one, it was real cheesy. And then two, so I like to punch, attack, right? And then once they started adding those moves in games, it just made it like, okay, that's like, okay, so if you look at the match, right, all you see is him doing the same moves the whole match, right? And that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to get, like, I like to win, but I don't like to win that much where I'm going to sit back and learn. Damn, I got supers again. I thought it was you just hit one of the buttons. Oh, maybe it's the wrong button I'm hitting. Oh, it is the wrong button. Okay. See, when you see me playing in Mortal Kombat, it was more cunning. I jump behind them. I hit low, hit high. You know? See, I like something like that, right? It was a nice little combo.
Engage. Mega Blaster.
Let's see. He asked me that. He made it private. Give me the password. Okay. Yeah, I did see it say Cyber Ninja. Yeah, I mean, me personally, I don't know how to, like, once I get hit in the combo, I'm just stuck in the combo. So I don't really know what to do. And it's hard to be like, well, don't get hit in the combo. Like you're always gonna get hit at some point.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Yeah, so those are poppers. So you knock the person up, and then you. Oh snap!
Stand down.
You gotta go through me. Dang. Oh, I canceled that. That was cool. Didn't know you could do that. Oh. And so every character, as you can see, could do the same thing. Could keep just juggling you. You just got to learn those juggles. Almost looks like everybody's thing is similar. You knock them in the air, you jump, kick them in the air. What I'm curious on is why you didn't learn these stuff in Mortal Kombat. Like every game pretty much has them. Oh snap. Oh, that was official. Okay. Yeah, once you get caught. And it takes so much of your power. Whoa. Let's go, baby. Okay, so I guess you got a pop-up move. Once you pop the person up, then you jump up and hit them when they're in the air. What it looks like. Yeah, you're talking about TK9. I mean, he's overall winning. I didn't win yet. I can't beat him. I will say that. Once he start hitting me with the combos, I can't get out of it. You're still trash in this game. Just so you know. And I feel good that I sent you out into the world to go better yourself. Always get to say that. All right, but guys, I'm gonna be on a Climax show, and he is. So I'm gonna make this my last one, so I could jump in on it. Oh yeah, he talks a lot. My question is there a way to break that? Damn, look at my health. That one combo does more than 50% damage. Yeah, look, there's one character gone. You might be able to beat him from playing him before. I don't think he has his combos down packed as much as you. You look like you was really prepped. But here's what's funny. They allow you to do the same move. See, that's what I don't like, right? The animation just looks stupid. All you did was jump. You literally, like, recycled the move.
Seriously?
They should have. You should have did like had to connect a whole different move. I don't even know why you're backing up when you already know the super combo. Like, why are you backing up, bro? You got all the super combos. Like, you're scared to fight when you know how to do all that stuff. Oh, I thought I was done. I didn't realize I had another character. Guys, let's give Mr. Herberl a hand. Yeah, man. I'm happy you got a chance to make yourself feel good. But like I said, I'm happy I'm the reason why you are how you are. Because there's always a master. But guys, let me put the Climax channel in the link. Because I'm going to jump over there. Might have these channels like all readily available. Actually, I usually just go to Stadia Bash community channel. So I can find everybody really quick. All right. There we go. So come jump in. I'm going to be over there. Yeah, it was good stuff, man. You got to give him credit, man. He learned those moves. So, yep. But let me get over there. I'm holding him up. I'm going to rock out to the intro that my guy Bruce made. Guys, if you pay attention, I added some new scenes in it. So it's pretty cool. But with that said, I'm the master of vlogging, the all-purpose champ, the cowboy, and I'm the king of content. Because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man. Oh, wait. And now your mama knows.
And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!